Here we go. It is done. Jack Grealish is a Manchester City player. The announcement will come later today as per a medical. And yeah, here we go. It is done. Jack Grealish, Manchester City is done. Before we carry on, I'm going to turn my light on because I've just realised I've not turned it on yet. But yeah, leave your thoughts on the transfer in the chat. We've got plenty to talk about. Got probably half an hour on live stream. There'll be an announcement video soon today from Man City, and then I'll have my video out as soon as he gets officially announced and he's actually put in a Man City shirt. But yeah, it looks brilliant. £100 million has been spent on Jack Grealish, breaking the British transfer record. He'll sign on a 5-year deal, according to Fabrizio Romano, and when he says it, I believe it. But yeah, mega moves for Manchester City. We've done it, we've got our man. It took a little while. There was a few bits of discontent sort of this week that maybe it wouldn't end up going through, but it has done, and he is going to be a Manchester City player today, which is brilliant news. As I said, leave your thoughts in the chat below. Leave a like, subscribe. Plenty to discuss today. Jack Grealish is a Man City player. Yeah, Jack Grealish is confirmed, Kate. Yes, Alex, buzzing about this signing. We've had the here we go for Fabrizio. Obviously, that means it's done. The medical being done as we speak. All that's left now is the official announcement. Yes, and that should come very soon. Maybe even on this live stream, you never know. I reckon like 12 o'clock-ish, it'll be done. I'll work up early today, just in case it did get announced. But yeah, I need to get my video for that recorded. You're not happy with this signing, Zach, I can imagine. As Man United fan, you're probably not too happy when your biggest rivals go and bag Jack Grealish, one of the best players in the Premier League. I'm buzzing. The talk is he may even make his debut against Leicester on Saturday for a small cameo, which would be brilliant for the very few of us that are actually going down to Wembley for that. Morning, Charlie. I bet. Hopefully you're as buzzing as I am. I think he's having a medical right now. I think he is too. That's what I heard. Oil money merchants. Keep the salt coming in. Keep that salt coming in. Why did you put it in subscriber only mode? Because it's quite frustrating when people don't subscribe, and it literally takes 2 seconds to subscribe. So it just means that to chat you have to subscribe. It just, I don't know, it makes sense. It doesn't cost you guys anything, and it helps me out a little bit. So I think it's pretty fair. Welcome Grealish to FIFA game. Yes, welcome Grealish. I can't wait to see him in a City shirt properly. Obviously, to the right of me, you can see a sort of Photoshop. I don't know who that's by. I'd give it a shout out if I knew who it was by. But yeah, it looks good. It'll look very good when we see him actually in it, in the flesh. If it does get announced today, there may be an interview or something on the City YouTube channel while we're live. And if that's the case, then we'll react to that on the live stream. But yeah, I am absolutely buzzing right now. Mars on the right, Grealish on the left, and Kane and Tap. That being said, we're going to go through my City starting 11 for the new season, like my preferred starting 11 if everyone's fit. I might miss the official announcement because you're about to go on holiday. When you go on holiday, I reckon it'll be before 1 PM, so I think you should be alright. There's 29 in the stream. Leave a like, subscribe. Jack Grealish is a Man City player. Great news, Sal. You are 100% right. It is great news. Medical is on Thursday. Today is Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, today is Thursday. So it's today. Mars will play. I'm confident Mars will still play. As I said, we'll get onto my City starting 11 very soon. Sky Sports are live at the City training ground now, mate. If you have it, are they? We shall get that up if that is the case. We shall get that up if that's the case. But yeah, guys, loads of content coming your way in these next few days. Obviously, we've got the live stream right now. Then we've got the announcement video. I'll upload that later whenever that announcement ends up happening. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a video reacting to Salty Villa fans. And there's going to be a preview for the Leicester game tomorrow as well. I'm going to try and get Leicester fan on for that. But, oh, whoops. But right now, oh god, they're there right now. But right now, I just need to message a few more because the ones I've asked aren't available. But I'm trying to make that happen. What's happening at this? I don't care about, what's this? Where are they? Right then, they're at West London there, and there's one of them at the City training ground. I'm pretty just Grealish is in Manchester, that's what I've heard, but I don't fully know. But, yeah. Right, so they don't think he is in West London. I'm pretty confident he is in Manchester. That's what I heard yesterday, that because he got tracked all the way to Manchester. I was tracking his plane, making sure he was where we expected him to be. So I do think he's in Manchester right now having his medical, which is good to see, but there's no pictures yet. No Kane news, no nothing really to update you with on the Kane situation. Obviously, he's still missing training, as you can see at the bottom every now and then. He skipped training. He's still in Florida, so he's going to miss the opening day clash by the looks of it against City, which is good news. But same again, City wanting to push forward if the price is right. Tottenham are going to stay stingy though, and it's going to be a very, very difficult deal to get done. Should we still aim to get it done, which I think we will. I think we'll go all the way we can to try and get it done, but obviously there's no guarantees. Before we carry on further into today's stream, make sure to download One Football Guys. The link is at the top of the description. The app is completely free, so make sure to go and download that if you can. It's the best football app in my opinion. All the Jack Grealish stuff. The second he's announced, I'm sure One Football will be there with a notification if you've got your Man City notifications on. But yeah, Jack Grealish to Manchester City. You can keep up to date with that with the One Football app. Go and download it. It's completely free. It's the best football app in my opinion. So yeah, go and download that. Massively be appreciated. They're now at the training ground. Yeah. Will Jack play against Leicester in the final? Apparently, the talk is that he's expected to make a small cameo in the Charity Shield. So it seems like it's going to happen. So I'll be supporting Grealish forever. But he was not over 100 million. That's absolutely insane. Depends what you say. The English tax and stuff, I think, means that he could potentially be worth that. But I can see why you say that. If Man City sold Gabriel Jesus and Kane get injured, who will replace Harry? Torres, Sterling, Delap. There's so many options. Grealish is in a hotel in Manchester. Okay, that's good to know. Just woke up to this. Yeah, very, very good news, Adam. Very, very good news. Oh my God, support them from Aston Villa. A great loss for them. Yeah, they've had a great summer to be fair, but losing Jack Grealish is going to hurt them, obviously. Their best player, their captain. He's been there for 19 years, and he is finally leaving today. Strange, we never normally get a big transfer saga at the Etihad. I just want to wait for it to be announced, to be honest. But yeah, Grealish is not 100% confirmed. He's here we go confirmed. He is done. He is dusted. AD. Grealish is a City player. He's having his medical today. That's the only thing that's stopping him from being confirmed. The fees, the personal terms, it's all agreed. The only thing that's not done is he's not done his medical as of yet. Ben Knight, yeah, I wouldn't really say Ben Knight is capable of starting for City in the Premier League. You think it's worth it? Yeah, I think it's up for debate, but I'm very happy with the signing. I think he's someone that's definitely going to add a lot to our team. I'll go into it more detail in the announcement video later, but I'm very happy about it personally. I think it's an improvement on the squad. I think it's going to have a major impact this season. What we will do now, actually, let's quickly switch the screen and let's go. Let me quickly. Let's do my team for the new season, and I will do that now. I saw you guys speaking about Red Morrison getting game time. I think he will. And let me quickly just get rid of the scoreboard and hit. So here we are. Let's get this done. Let's go for my Man City squad for the new season with Jack Grealish newly in the squad. Obviously, it doesn't change a whole lot. Like, if you look, Edison obviously keeps his place in the team. Edison, nothing's going to change on that front. Keep him in there. Is that on the screen? That's a bit too high. Let's move him down. Edison obviously stays, in my opinion. Kyle Walker, he still stays in the team. He's on number 1. I know some people say Cancelo, but for me, Kyle Walker, number 1 right back. He's probably the best right back in the league, in my opinion. I know that some maybe would disagree, but I would personally say that. Obviously, then my 2 centre halves. It's the first man. Wait one sec. We got. I thought there was Peter fans there then. Then I think you've got to go. Oh, it's not worked. I think then you've got to go with the main man, Ruben Diaz, as that left centre. I don't know why I've done him next, but yeah, he'd be the left centre half. They're talking about Harry Kane's future now. But yeah, let's put Stonesy in. Then Zinchenko at left back. I think it's got to be. Then Rodri or Fernandinho. Who am I going to put in for? I'll put Rodri in for this one simply because I think he will be the number 1 choice this season. There we go. Put Rodri in there. Then De Bruyne obviously gets his place in the sides. There we go. Next up, the new signing is the big boy. 100 million quid. Jack Grealish is then going to be slotted into this team. It sounds like, from what I've heard, he's going to be slotted in the number 8 role, that Gundogan role. So he will be going just there alongside Kevin De Bruyne, his favourite Manchester City player. He's frequently said he is the best player in the league, and he will finally get to play alongside him. Next on the left wing, I'm going for the main man. It's Philip Walter Foden. Then I know you said Mahrez won't get in. I think Mahrez does get in there on this right hand side. And then right now, so we don't have Kane, so the striker issue is an issue. But for me, up front, as things stay as they are, my number 9 for the new season would be, he signed a year ago yesterday. It is Ferran Torres for me, and he's not come up there. That'd be my City team for the new season. Oh, you guys can't see that, can you? I didn't realise you can't see the far side. I'll just move everyone over a little bit so you can actually see the team. I'll go back to the chat in a second, see what you guys are saying. That'd be my City team for the new season. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Okay, let's go and see what you guys are saying then. Ben Knight is so good. I do think Ben Knight's decent, but he's not quite there yet. Villa are still a good team. They are. They've made plenty of good signs. Danny Ings yesterday was a very, very good sign. They look like they could sign James Ward-Prowse. They've signed Buendia. They've signed Leon Bailey. They look like they could sign Todd Cantwell. They're doing very, very decently. What's on it for Man City this season? Yeah, I've just been through that. When we won the league in 2018, Grealish was a championship player. He was. He's no longer a championship player, though. He's a very good Premier League player now. Some info, go to Google Play to download One Football app. You can follow them all over the go. Exactly, Kate. Do that. Do it if you haven't already. Liam Delap should play. What kind of machine? Yeah, talks he could go on loan this year to Stoke. When would it be official, the Manchester account? I don't know. He's having his medical, so whenever he's done that, probably. Guardiola philosophy will run everything. I don't agree. I think Grealish rotates with Gundogan. Yes, I also consider playing on that left-hand side a little bit. Maybe it's a false 9 if Kane doesn't come in as well. Mahrez practicing his free kicks for all the fouls Grealish is going to get. I was saying, this is something I'm going to mention in my video. A lot of free kicks Grealish is going to win. Kev, Grealish and Mahrez, all good set piece takers. So it'll be good to see them. 100 mil, really? Yeah, Adam, it's 100 million for Jack Grealish. Kev and Rodri, yeah. We'll quickly go back to this screen now. But, yeah. Foden, Grealish, De Bruyne is the best in the league. I agree. It is going to be unstoppable next season with Mahrez as well. I wouldn't use Sterling in this team personally. I'd have him in and around, but I wouldn't have him in my starting 11. Gundogan up front as a false 9. Again, I don't think he's very good there personally. Is Grealish confused? I don't know what you mean. Sterling played good in the European Championship. He did play good in the Euros, but I just wouldn't say he's our best player personally. I'd have him. There's going to be loads of games for Rich to get through, so it'll be alright. And he'll get plenty of game time, but I wouldn't personally start him right now. I would say anyway. Anyway. Not long now until Grealish is announced. It's got to be some point today. It's 11:15 here in the UK. Like I said, I think it'll be done by 1 PM, but who knows? It could be one of them things that drags on all day. We know he's a City player. It's just about when City choose to announce him. But yeah. Let's have a look what the poll is saying. No way to have 100 million too much. I get why he's saying that. At the same time, you've got to consider he's English, which as the English taxes are mad. Maddison could be over 70 million. Ben White's just gone for 50 million. He's one of the best players in the league. He's had 4 years left in his deal. He was at his boyhood club, and that was his release clause. If we wanted to sign Jack Grealish, we had to pay £100 million, and we did. So we've done well there. On the vote, then, are you happy with the Grealish signing? 52 of you have voted so far. 83% of those 52 votes have been yes. 70% that. It'd be intrigued to know Why those of you that have said no have said no? Is it just the price tag, or are you generally just not happy with the signing of Grealish? 3 Harry Kane, yes, get back to Foden. 3 Harry Kane, get him over there as well. Let's break the transfer record once again. Obviously, I think Chelsea are going to break this Grealish transfer record this summer with £130 million going to Inter Milan for Romelu Lukaku, but I've got a feeling Kane might cost a little bit more than Lukaku, to be honest. He's probably worth 75 mil for City, but 100 mil to Villa. I'd probably agree with that, yeah. How long have I been a City fan? My first City game was the 13th of December 2008, so I guess you'd probably say then if I had to say a specific date. You have the new away jersey. I don't have it yet, and I'll probably get it soon, but not yet. Mendy is not that good. He's crossed the path, but it doesn't reach anyone in the box. I'd agree, he's not very good. Grealish to Forest, who knows? Maybe in a couple of years, but I can't quite see that happening. Let Lukaku go to Chelsea. We got Grealish. I'm not that fussed about Lukaku to Chelsea, to be honest. He can do that if he wants. Man City will win the Champions League if Guardiola doesn't ruin it. I think we will win the Champions League this year. I personally think that's going to happen. I think it's just a matter of time, whether it's this year or next year. Jack Grealish will lift the Champions League in Manchester City colours, in my opinion. But, yeah. Confirmed Rafael Varane ready to fly to Manchester today. Contract until June 2025, plus option to make it 2026. Set to be signed after quarantine and medical. It is insane that we're going to get Jack Grealish through before you not get Varane through, but it is what it is. Why are we doing this? Where's the number 9? The number 9 is waiting. There's nothing we can do with the number 9 situation. We want Harry Kane. Tottenham are going to take ages to deal with for Harry Kane. There's no release clause there like there was for Grealish. So getting Grealish doesn't stop us getting Harry Kane. It is just an added bonus, really. That's what you've got to see it as. It's not stopping us getting a striker, but the strike situation is complicated. We can't just go and get Harry Kane because Spurs have no need to sell him. There's no release clause that we can buy out, so it's going to take time. I think the price should be lower, maybe, but there's no physical way we could have got it any lower. 100 million is 100 million. It had to be paid. Yeah. Sweden, what about Sweden? What's your all-time favourite player? Probably David Silva, I'd have to say. He was just ridiculously good. He's the greatest City player of all time, in my opinion. But that is obviously up for debate with a number of people. But for me, he is City's number 1. Anyway. What about Jesus? I don't know what deal with Jesus is. Apparently Juventus might be interested. But who knows? I'll probably see him staying. I think he'll be on number 2 regardless what happens next season. I just like Torres ahead of him. I don't think Jesus is now at number 9. I think he'll get his fair share of game time next season if he does stay. But I think some of that could be on the left-hand side. Some of that could be through the middle. I just think he'll be a few minutes here and there in every position really that fits. Bernardo was just as good and we're spending 100 million on Grealish. Bernardo Silva isn't English though. That's the thing. I do agree that Bernardo Silva should not be going, but if he wants to go, here's what it is. 60 million though does feel very, very small to me. Injury news, by the way, Fofana is going to miss Man City versus Leicester clash on Saturday. It looks like he could have broken his leg. He could be missing a substantial part of the season after a shocking challenge from a Villarreal player yesterday in a friendly between Leicester and Villarreal. But, yeah. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you've not already. We are on 15,313 subscribers. We're going for 20k by the end of this year. We're going to be pushing a lot with the content over the next few months to try and reach that. So, yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like on the stream as well. Bernardo played a bad Euros. I didn't think he was that bad in Euros. His first game was excellent. But, yeah, Portugal didn't have a great Euros as a whole, to be honest. He's an English. Not Bernardo, isn't it? Grealish is English. Or you mean he's Irish. But he goes down as English, so he just clashes English in the homegrown quota. If that's what you're saying. If you're going to sell one City player this summer, who will it be? I'd sell probably... It depends. If you're talking... I'd like to sell Mendy if we could sell anyone. But, yeah. Maybe Jesus, if that had to be a realistic one. Can I get a shout out? Shout out to Gianni Alexander. But yeah, Manchester City have signed Jack Grealish. It got broke. What time was it broke last night? Let's have a quick look. It was... We got the Here We Go at 10:40 PM last night. I was out and I saw it and I was absolutely buzzing by it. Anyway. We need Harry Kane in these Champions League games. I'd like Harry Kane, but we don't need Harry Kane. I'm not overly fussed about Harry Kane, to be honest, because I think that would be overspending. Spending like 130 to 150 million on Harry Kane, for me, is just too much. Someone that's 28, so I'm actually not that fussed. I'm pretty satisfied with Ferran Torres as our number 9 next season. I think I've come to terms with that now, so yeah, I'm not that fussed. Your dad's been a City fan for 40 years. We come from Austria. Fair enough. That is commitment. In the Kane will come to City, I'm like 35% confident yes, 65% confident no. So I'm kind of leaning towards the no camp at the moment. But who knows? Who knows? We will wait and see. So any more news on any transfers? I think I'm like all people, really just kind of waiting for this saga to be over. Just see him in a City shirt. That's what we're all waiting for now. Hello Callum, welcome to the stream. Grealish is a here we go. Leave a like, subscribe if you're not already, everyone. Plenty more stuff coming your way. Obviously the Grealish announcement video later today, and then 2 videos tomorrow, and then a vlog on Saturday of the Leicester game, and then a reaction to the Leicester game. There's so much coming your way. And then we are, what, a week and 2 days away from the start of the Premier League season. Which is good stuff. Do you think we could sign Harry before the window closes? Like I said, I'm 35% confident yes, 65% confident no. So I'm kind of in the middle at the moment. Leicester vs Man City on Saturday. It is 5:15 kickoff. I will be there vlogging the game. That vlog should be up on Saturday night, if not early Sunday morning. There's no way we needed Grealish more than Kane. We didn't need Grealish more than Kane. I think Kane is more of a price than I'd happily just wait for a better striker to come available, to be honest. Whereas Fofana injury and will not play the final. Yeah, Fofana's going to miss most of the season, I imagine, because it sounds like he's broken his leg. Haaland price is 150, so why would City pay 130 for Kane? Because with Haaland, the signing bonuses and stuff for Mendes is just ridiculous. That's why I don't think we'll go for Haaland, and I think Haaland will end up at Man United or Real Madrid, or... But then again, if Real Madrid are going to get Mbappe like I think they are, and Barcelona are absolutely skin, maybe Haaland does just go to Man United, which is a bit of a shame, but it wouldn't really surprise me that much, in all honesty. When does the transfer window close? It closes on the 31st of August. We've got 21 days left of the transfer window. What block you in on Saturday? I think you're in like 110. I think. I'm behind the goal, I know that. So yeah, I've had to guess, I'd say 110. Yeah, you're on 1.6. Where's one is it? Let's have a quick... Let's go back on the Man City website. We did this on Tuesday for the Blackpool live stream. Let's have a look at what the seating situation is saying for Leicester at the moment. I think it's going to be empty. Let's see how empty. Okay, we're getting there a bit. We are getting there. There's only probably 1,000 seats available left that we're actually trying to sell. Obviously, though, we've not tried to sell probably half of the top tier of Wembley. 113 is looking a little bit empty. That's got 186 seats left. 114's got 316. Yeah, I mean, it's all right, that. Right, so you're on 186. You're on that right-hand side corner there. That is sold out. So that it's this whole left-hand side's going to be empty. The right-hand side we're looking all right for, though. But I've got a feeling that'll be around 10,000 empty seats at Wembley on Saturday, but it is what it is. I don't think he'll start on Saturday, but I think he will feature at some point. Fitness will be tougher to beat him. Yeah, I think it will be. I think we'll lose 2-1, but it's what it is. I don't really care. It's only the Charity Shield, so it's not the end of the world. Guys, we're on 42 likes. Let's try and get to 50 likes if we can ASAP. Happy that Fernandinho signed to summer. Yeah, I think that's good as well. I think that's a major positive. Girona are on track to complete the loan signings of Yan Couto and Pablo Moreno for a second consecutive season. Yan Couto, he's alright. Pablo Moreno, I think I've made my opinions on him quite clear. I don't think he's good enough for City personally, but that is just my opinion. Each their own, I guess. Super Jack Grealish. Yes, that is right. Super Jackie Grealish is going to be a City player. We need a Jack Grealish song ASAP. If you've got any ideas, leave them in the chat. I'm intrigued to know. Because we need a Jack Grealish song going by the start of the new season, in my opinion. What are the other games looking like? So, obviously, I think Tottenham sold out now, hasn't it? I think. Let me have a quick look. I think Tottenham at home has sold out. Not at home. Tottenham away has sold out, sorry. Let's have a quick look. Well, I can't see anything, but I'm pretty confident it has. Sold out now. Oh wait, no, it's not sold out. It's down to 14,000 points. So I could just go to... I'm on 8,000 points. If that goes to 8,000 points, I need to snap up some tickets. I need to keep to date with that then. I'm intrigued to know how low that's going to go. I had no idea that there was a chance I could have got that I could get tickets for this. It's going down 1,000 at a time. So it's doing what? They're doing 3 a day. So 11,000. Be Saturday. If I can get a ticket, it'll be Saturday that I can get tickets then. And I have to keep it to date with that. I didn't realise that I hadn't sold out yet. Manny's looking good. I don't think he has. I think he's been pretty poor for a season. I know people have been saying that he's been alright. I disagree, to be honest. We have Pedro Porro on loan at Lisbon. I've got a feeling he's going to go. Apparently he's like been spoken to Pep since he joined the club. Do you think Grealish can take a place in the first 11 and who will he take out? Gundogan is the talk that he's going to take out, which makes sense to me. He had a great year last year, Gundogan, but it won't last forever. Super Jack. I don't know. I feel like that's just kind of copying the Villa one. I want his own one, a better one than that. I think we need Kane. I think Kane would be a major positive to the team. I don't think he's 100% necessary though. But yeah. Sky Sports announces exclusive Bundesliga rights. Good for the Bundesliga, that is. Bit of money going their way. Not that it matters because a lot of money will end up at Bayern Munich, and Bayern Munich will continue to dominate the league like they always do. But yeah, I'm glad to see that Tottenham game's going down. I don't know how low it's going to go though. I'm going to have to keep up to date with that. It's, what, 11 AM, so it's about to go to 15,000 points later. We will wait and see on that one. I'd love to be able to go to the new Tottenham Stadium, but we'll have to see on that one. City Norwich, how empty is this looking at the moment? Right, there isn't that many seats left available for Norwich at home, so if you do fancy going to Norwich at home, I'd snap up your seats quickly because that's definitely going to sell out. Your first game back at the Etihad, it's going to be a good day. But, yeah, should be a good one. What is block 236 looking like? There's 14 seats left available in that block. But, yeah, snap up your tickets to that ASAP if you want tickets there. Yeah, what about Southampton? Yeah, Southampton's a little bit less sold out, but it's still going okay. We're doing okay for selling tickets on that one. But yeah, make sure if you fancy it, snap up your tickets now for the new season, because like the games like the Derby, games like Villa on the last day, where Jack Grealish lifted the trophy, fingers crossed against his former club, Liverpool at home. These games are going to sell out soon, so I'd get your tickets ASAP if you can. Are you going to the Arsenal and Chelsea game at home? I'll go into all the home games this season, at least in the league. Arsenal, I'm definitely going to Arsenal. That's literally what 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, no, 3 weeks away now. So yeah, that one should be very, very good. But yeah, it's 3 weeks on Saturday, that Arsenal game. I'll be at that game. I'll be at the Norwich game. The Tottenham game, who knows? We'll wait and see what happens with the points. The Southampton game, I will be at. The Leicester game, I don't know. It depends what the point situation is saying. But yeah. I would like to go to City matches at home more often. Coming from Austria, it's not that close. You've been to the community shield against Liverpool once. Fair enough. That is commitment to fair coming from Austria to England to watch the City, but I respect that. Anyway then, let's have a look. What's the voting saying? Have we had any more votes? We have had more votes. 73 people have now voted. 86 of you saying you are happy with the Jack Grealish signing. 14% of you saying no. We have 46 likes. What we'll do is, let's get to 50 likes and we'll end the stream once we get to 50. I think that's a good point to finish on. But yeah, very, very good news. Jack Grealish should be announced later today, and as I said, the announcement video will come with that as soon as he is announced. But that should be today. What's happening with the... What do you mean, the pounce? The points? Are you on about for the Tottenham game? I don't know what you're on about, so you just have to clarify that in the chat. Is there any more? No, let's quickly just search up Jack Grealish on Twitter. Let's see what the world of Twitter is saying about this deal. People aren't ready for Grealish and KDB. I think that's probably true. Has anyone heard of match tags? I have heard of them. I've got loads of match tags from years ago. I don't collect them anymore, but I used to collect them properly. I used to have loads of sets of them. Oh, you know what we'll do actually to finish off? Let's go on to the Villa Talk forum. I think that'll be a little bit of fun. They're quite bitter in here, so it's normally quite fun to look at. I have been looking at quite a lot recently, but the fun is going to be dropping off as Grealish is done. Where is it? Jack Grealish. Let's switch the screen. Wait. New window. Let me quickly sort this out for you guys. There we go. Let's quickly switch that to that. I'm just getting up on screen so you guys can actually see it. There. There you go. Let's have a look at what they're saying then. Oh, I don't know who's seen this. This is pathetic. They've actually... I can't believe they did this. They actually burnt a Grealish shirt. Like, he's one of your players and you're burning him. His shirt. But yeah, they put a blowtorch to it, which is... feels a little bit excessive. I mean, I'm not sure he's done that much wrong, but it is what it is. Thank you, Grealish, I'm say, just to be gone if you don't want to be here. Anyway, let's quickly go back. Let's see if there's any proper good stuff that's in this forum that's bad. I think quite a lot of Villa fans have this one, to be honest. The fact that he's failed his medical, but they really are a bit bitter, aren't they? I don't understand why they hate Grealish so much. He's not actually done anything wrong, in my opinion. He's just gone to win trophies. You getting FIFA 22? No, I'm not getting FIFA 22. I don't play FIFA anymore. I've got FIFA 21, but yeah. Jackie boy. I'll probably get a channel member in the next few days. That'd be much appreciated. Do you think you win the UCL this year? Jacob, I think we will win the UCL this year. I think this is our year, so Petersburg 2022. Fingers crossed we'll be there. Yeah, we get Grealish, not because we need him, but because we can. Aaron, this is literally my fault, exactly. We don't need him. We 100% don't need him. But the fact that we can get him and we're just annoying people along the way. He's a great player. Why not? It just is quite fun, to be honest. Can be a great addition. He has prime experience. Will help develop Delap and Torres. That's true. Villa fans are down bad. They are. Crazy people. Yes, they are. A little bit crazy. 3 looks of 50 now, by the way, guys. If you could leave a like, it would be much appreciated. There's probably some crappy conversation kid had with his dad. Of course, all of a sudden, one of their players isn't a big fan of Jack and is unprofessional and a bit of a diva, sorry. Like we didn't notice already. What? What's this? There's some sort of like I think they're Ghana Villa fans singing at lower city. I don't know what city, higher Villa. A little bit sad, but it is what it is. But on here they were just so confident Grealish wasn't going, giving Sam Lee all kinds of abuse for all of his reports. In the end, Sam Lee won. He absolutely blew him out of the park. Anyway, let's go back to this screen. Players can go out to exactly. While Villa fans sold to sell, they really are sold to sell. Grealish has literally outgrown. That's the thing he has. He deserves to move on. There's 47 in the stream now. A lot of you just come in. Leave a like, subscribe. Manchester City have signed Jack Grealish. We are going through the Villa Talk forum because it's quite a lot of fun, to be honest, because they are all quite bitter. They're quite strongly hating on Jack Grealish, and well, I quite enjoy watching it happen. Subscribe so you can have a say in the chat. I want to see what you guys think of the signing. Leave your vote in the chat as well. I want to see what you guys say. Any happy with the Grealish signing? If you're a rival fan, what do you think of it? 100 million is a lot of money. Obviously, it's the British transfer record. He will sign today, though, as long as his medical goes to plan. What they're expecting is 100 million. They're estimating they can't reject that. Exactly. It's a release clause anyway, so even if they wanted to reject it, they couldn't. Man City Instagram page didn't announce it yet. No, the Man City page hasn't announced it yet officially. However, this man has. And when this man says, here we go, those 3 magic words, that means that it is done. So he is done and dusted. Jack Grealish is a Manchester City player. Goodbye, Sunraj. But was about to be announced by City. I don't know. I've not got any in the knowledge. I'm predicting. I said 1 o'clock earlier. I'm no longer thinking that because from what I gather, he's not started his medical yet. It'll be at some point today in the next 24 hours. In the next 12 hours, I would say. So you're just going to have to stay tuned with that, really. We're going to have to wait and see what happens on that front. But honestly, I don't know. There will be an announcement video as soon as he is announced. But I have just as much insight on when he's going to be announced as you guys do. He hasn't failed a medical. No, he's not failed medical, and he won't fail a medical. But yeah, if he does, that'd be pretty disappointing, I have to say. After all this, for him to just go and fail his medical, but it is what it is. Messi's on a new 5-year deal. Guardiola has now spent 980 million on transfer since joining Man City 2016. What a great stat. He's got to get that to $1 billion this year, hasn't he? He's got to get that $1 billion this year. But yeah, let's go back to this Villa talk forum. And this is everything. Hi, I'm my third Man City channel. Thank you, Ivan. Massively appreciated. Guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Massively appreciate it. There's loads of Man City content coming your way over the next few days. Jack Grealish announced a video out tonight when that's announced. Then we've got reacting to this Villa talk forum. I want to do a video reacting to some of the best takes on here. There's already some good ones that I've got lined up. Let's quickly get a picture of one of my favourites on here, just so you know the kind of stuff we're talking about, because it's honestly, it's jokes. It is absolute jokes. I'll quickly get it up for you. It's ridiculous, some of the stuff they've been saying. To get a sort of taster of what to expect. This one? Oh, I can't find it, my bad. But there's one of them where pretty much they think that they're going to win the lot. They think they're competing with us when they're just not really. When will Sky Sports announce? Sky Sports are covering his medical, I think. Yeah, I don't know. The fact is, I don't know when it's going to be official. He's got his medical today. That's all we know so far. The paperwork has been signed, though. So it'll be announced when City decides to announce it, but we don't know the time. Take care, see you. Enjoy the game. Bye, friends. Goodbye, Kate. Thanks for tuning in. I'll say 02. What, you mean 2 o'clock? What do you think if... Who do you want to replace Pep who doesn't extend? Well, he's still got another 2 years in his deal after he signed the extension last year. But it's too early to say, in my opinion, Jacob. I think he does extend. It's too early to say. In that time, a new manager can kind of come about. A new manager that's already about could kind of come into fruition. Honestly, I've not got a clue. Someone like Xavi could go and ace it somewhere and he could be set. I honestly don't know. I would like someone like Xavi, though, personally. That would be my personal opinion. But honestly, I don't know. Someone like Vieira could ace at a Palace and he could deserve a move to the next level. I really don't know. Is the medical not over yet? No. I don't actually know if the medical started. I know a lot of people say it has started, but I don't know if it has or not. CX have just said Man City will intensify their efforts to sign Harry Kane after signing Jack Grealish, although it is accepted that it may take until the final days out of the window before an agreement for the Tottenham striker can be reached. I tell you what, if Harry Kane goes to deadline day, that could be one sort of 08-09 level deadline day, and we may even have to do like a full day live stream if it's Harry Kane on the final day. That could be an intense day. How long does it take to do a medical? How long does it do a medical? Honestly, don't know. I've never done a medical before. I imagine it's a few hours, maybe, but I don't really know. But there's quite a lot of stuff that needs to happen, though. Is in its medical now? Reports say yes. Reports say no. It's kind of conflicting. We don't truly know, to be completely honest. We will win the Champions League this season, Aaron. I like the confidence. But yeah, it's not done yet. No, the deal is not official yet, but it is done. Pep not leaving to win the Champions League. Maybe. I don't know if that's kind of his point where he says, I'm done now, or I don't know. We've had a lot of votes recently for this Jack Grealish thing. 128 of you have voted. 81% of you saying yes, you're happy with Jack Grealish. 19% of you saying no. I am intrigued. If you have said no in the votes, leave in the chat. I want to see why you're saying no. I want to know. Is it just a fee, or is there something else that means that you don't fancy Jack Grealish too much? You don't want it to start 2 to 5 hours. Okay, well, yeah, it'll be a while then, won't it? Is there anything else? What's happened here then? Man City were willing to pay. This is it exactly. This means, I think it's not enough people are paying attention to this. As per Cava on Sky, Aston Villa were willing to pay Jack Grealish more than he will earn at Man City. He is not coming to City for the money. He wants the Premier League, the Champions League. He wants to win trophies. That is the key. And I think Villa fans need to accept this. Villa accept his decision and wish him well. Sadly, the fans just aren't saying. They're a little bit bitter. There is a bitterness apparently from the club, but the fans are being a little bit ridiculous in my opinion, and as a result, probably going to get booed. But fingers crossed, he scores the Holt End in the final minutes at Villa Park, and he goes and does an Adebayor against them. That is the dream for me this season. Feel nice at them of having looked for those Instagram stories. Anyway, can't see it, but that's City agent spreading lies. We haven't offered Grealish north of Fringe Care Week. He hasn't joined for the money because he's in full flow. Yeah, they're not having it. They're not taking any of that he's been offered more, but it is what it is. It will never be about greed, but trophies. Jack will be painted as ambitious Villa, not. Sky are just as toxic, they deserve to be called out. Bit of fans clean and happy. We've all talked about Grealish is worth more to us than Man City. I wouldn't be surprised if our owners had asked matching salary would change his mind. So Jack Grealish's girlfriend was a manager last night, and that is positive signs as a City fan. We're getting Jackie Grealish, so yes, we are getting Jackie Grealish. They're only saying no because we don't need him. Yeah, maybe that's it. We win the league, Carabao, and hopefully UCL. Fingers crossed we'll get a treble or a quadruple this year. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. Jack Grealish is going to be joining Manchester City. Grealish is not better than what we got already. I'd argue he's probably better than Gundogan, but he's not better than Kev. But he's just an added bonus to this team. Will he play in the Charity Shield? I've been over this. The talk is he'll make a cameo. He won't start. I don't think he'll be fully fit for that. But fingers crossed we will get to see him a little bit. For us, for those of us who are going to Wembley on Saturday, hopefully we will get to see him. But it's never confirmed, but I think we will probably see him on Saturday. I wouldn't say he's a thicker for saying that, but yeah, I do think you maybe are underestimating Grealish. I think he will have a more influential impact than maybe you're suggesting he will. But yeah, Jack Grealish to Manchester City. Here we go. It was confirmed better with 12 hours ago now. He will win you the Champions League. That's the one thing I will say. I think a player like him could definitely make a big difference when it comes to winning things. Right, Simon. Well, now, I'll leave you. Guys, just stop with the arguing, please. Morris can't be dropped. He can be dropped, but no, it doesn't even be dropped. It's rotation, and this doesn't affect Morris in any way, I don't think. Especially if we don't sign Kane. We shift Torres up front. Morris is on that right side. Foden's on the left side. Sterling's an option on the left or the right. Bernardo Silva moves out. I don't know. I don't think it affects Morris really at all, to be honest. Morris on fire. I can't see Morris being dropped at all at the start of this season. I think for Morris to be dropped, he has to go into some bad form, and I can't stop him anytime soon based on how good he's been in pre-season. Did I just compare him to Gundogan? Yes, I did, because the talk is that's the position he's going to play. He's going to be playing in that Gundogan sort of role. That's like me saying Ruben Diaz is better than Gabriel Jesus. It's not really, because the talk is Grealish is going to take Gundogan's position. Gundogan is the one that's going to drop out for Grealish, so it's not really the same. What I did say also earlier is if anyone has any chant ideas for Jack Grealish, leave in the chat. I want to see if we've got any good chant ideas. We may be able to get going at the City game. We've just hit 100 viewers, guys. Shout out to everyone in the stream. There's 100 of you here for the Jack Grealish signing, and fair enough, because it's a big signing. It warrants plenty of people in the stream. Oh, you know, this is a good point. Let's quickly go over to Twitter quickly. Where was it here? The biggest change in Grealish's image following his move to City will be that his ability to win cheat fouls will change from clever to cheating. This is very, very true, I have to say. Very, very true. Manchester City, the only club in the history of football to domestically dominate for a decade and earn no money. We don't get TV money, we don't get prize money, we don't get sponsorship deals on the back of unparalleled success. Exactly. Once again, this is true. Back in the day, Sheikh Mansour was the only reason we were good. I'm fully willing to accept that all of our success came from his money. These days, though, it's earned money. Our net spend this summer is a grand total of £0 now. We spent 100 million on Grealish. So the idea that we're just kind of breaking the bank, we're spending money that we don't have, this oil money, it's all complete crap, to be honest. None of it is any sort of truth behind it. But yeah, we'll go back to this screen now. In fact, let's go back to this screen now while we're at it. What are you guys saying in the chat? God, you guys have spoke quite a lot. We're going to win the leg. I don't know what leg you mean. We're going to get so much penalties because we can't score them unless Kane comes. Well, yeah, Kev's alright at scoring penalties. I know he missed the one against Liverpool, but he's not too bad at scoring penalties. Plastic Cub, Bomb mate, cry more. Just keep crying more. I'm happy for you to keep crying in the chat as much as you please. I understand it must be difficult. Either you're a rival fan seeing one of the best players in the league joining Man City, or you're a Villa fan and your club captain's just left you. Will Sterling be dropped? In my opinion, yes, Sterling will not be in the team. Unless he starts playing well, but there's so much competition, and that's such a great thing. And what is notable is I think Bernardo Silva probably does go, so I think that it doesn't actually impact players' game time too much. Guys, we've got 190 new in the stream. Leave a like if you haven't already. Let's try and get to 100 likes ASAP. Has City announced yet? LB, no one has announced anything yet. But, I've just realised I spelled that wrong on the screen. But Fabrizio Romano has said, here we go. And obviously, if Fabrizio Romano says, here we go, that's good enough for me to be confirmed. Not that. There you go. British was spelled wrong for ages there. Let's quick go back. Salty just because you're like, how about you? Exactly, Jacob. What a signing for us. Federal, I agree. I think it's a great signing. Luke, a Man United fan, up the Villa. Luke, I mean, you do you. It sounds to me like you're a little bit bitter that Jack Grealish has signed, but it is what it is. Jason Sancho, Man City reject, exactly. We've got like 12 minutes for him. He's partly funded this Jack Grealish deal. Yeah, he's looking for attention. That's absolutely fine. I'm all for attention-seeking rival fans. I mean, I'd be bitter too if my rivals had just gone and signed a £100 million player that's going to probably propel us to a back-to-back Premier League for the second time in our history, potentially first Champions League, potentially a treble, potentially even a quadruple this season. So much could come this season for us. It's absolutely mad. God, there's a lot going on in the chat. I'm trying to keep up to date with it. We have walk in the league as well as UCL. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I do think the league will be ours this year. I'll do my update Premier League predictions next week. Not a City fan, actually a Leeds fan. Just wondering if you are actually happy with the signing, taking the fee into account, not just the Grealish coming. Who is making way for him? Fair play. Shout out to Leeds first of all. I do rate Leeds personally. But, so, who's making way? It's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva apparently wants to go, so it kind of makes sense. And I get what you said about the fee. But I'm not fussed about the fee, to be honest. I kind of like the fact that it just boils a lot of people up quite a lot. I get why people would see their fee as an issue, but it makes sense when he's English. He's a great player. He's Villa's captain. And personally, I know this isn't the same for many City fans, but I'm from the Midlands. And so where I come from, there's loads and loads of Villa fans. And so for me, signing Villa's captain is absolute gold to me. It is serious bragging rights. Mervyn, you got a clue your net spend is 40 million. Even I know this. No, because apparently the Sané fee from last season goes towards this season. Apparently, we deferred the payment or some crap like that. Why is Sancho going to Man United when he was at City? He was only at City for a few years. He doesn't really have any loyalties to us. Grealish might win his first professional trophy as soon as on Saturday. Exactly, it's ridiculous. That would be the ultimate, like, screw you to Villa, in my opinion. Actually, embarrassment, you haven't got a clue. Luke, just keep them tears coming in. Keep them tears coming in. I think Sterling, yeah, I think Sterling will be dropped. Don't ask this donut. He thinks they've signed Grealish to replace Gundogan. Well, I mean, we have. Exactly, he's just a crying little kid. Exactly. Hashtag Glaze is in. That is right, Glaze is in. What about Foden? Foden stays on the left-hand side, in my opinion. Like I said, in my team, I've got the forward line as Morris on the right, De Bruyne and Grealish in the middle, Foden on the left, Torres up front. For me, personally, obviously if Kane comes in, then Torres doesn't start up front, but you know what I mean. Watch Man City well, look for you. Luke, I'm looking forward to it. Is Grealish a left wing? That's where he plays for Villa, but for City, I'm actually playing 8. What do you think about the wages? Grealish is going to receive 200k a week, as reported by Martin, which is fair enough. I think it's going to be a little bit more than 200k per week. I think it's going to be close to 300, but I think that's absolutely fine. He's a quality player. As long as it's not more than 300k, I'm fine with it. You'll remember my face. I'm looking forward to it, Luke. I'm looking forward to it. Will the deal be done by tomorrow? I think the deal will be confirmed today. It's medicals today, so I'd be surprised if City don't announce the deal today. Playing in midfield, I suppose Rodri, KDB, Grealish with front three of Sterling, Kane, Foden. I think Morris instead of Sterling, but other than that, yeah, I agree. Plays centre mid in Championship fantastically. Yeah, I think he's a very good midfielder. And under Pep, he's only going to get better there. As a City fan, you're so happy to see Grealish in a City shirt. Same with me, mate. Same with me. If Kane doesn't come, Torres/Jesus and Sterling could play as a striker position. I agree. That's the thing. We don't need to be too concerned. I hope for FA Cup. Of all the things this season, the FA Cup is probably the one I'm least excited for. But yeah, we don't win it often, so it'd be nice if we can win it this season. If get Kane, the league's already over. I mean, there's every case to say that yeah, you might be right there. You're from Birmingham. I'm from near Birmingham. Yes. Zero rivalry between Leeds and City. Luke. There is no rivalry there. Foden's injured right now, from what I hear, yes he is. Huge mutual respect, really, especially between the two managers. Yeah, exactly. There is massive respect between the two managers. The Sultan's chat is unreal. Jack, you are right. Luke is a little bit salty. Yeah, that's embarrassing, mate. Check your history. Luke, who do you actually support? Is it Villa or United? I can't work out. Is Grealish left wing? I've already answered that. City will gain money back from Grealish jersey set if Kane comes in. Exactly, that is 100% right. Like, I will get Grealish on the back. I'm not getting anyone on the back of my shirt this year. But if we sign Grealish, I will 100% be getting him on. Alex, I'll message you on Twitter and we can meet up and we can see each other if you want to start to a face. Luke, mate, if you happen to be at the game and I'm there, I'm more than happy to meet. We can take photos if you want. I'm sure you're a big fan. Grealish been at Villa for 21, I think it's 19 years, won nothing. Can win his first trophy on Saturday in his first game of City. I know, that would be so ironic if he goes and does that, wouldn't it? The pressure will surely be on Sterling now. Well, yeah, it just means he's got to perform at a high level. There's absolutely no negatives to that, in my opinion. Yeah, with the subscribers are rising with the fan channels like a Steam Company and City Extra. Wish you luck too. It's great to see all the City channels starting to do well. We've got a Steam Company, JSGC, City Extra. A lot of them all doing well. My subscriber count's slowly going up. Like I said, fingers crossed, 20k by the end of 2021. That is the goal. But yeah, it's good to see a lot of you today are subscribing. The new subscribers, we've got 15,353 of you now subscribed. It's like 50 gained today, which is brilliant. By the way, I would just like to point out, Luke, the one that's saying all this, is actually subscribed to the channel because he can't put anything in the chat if he's not subscribed. So he's actually subscribed to the channel while saying all of this. So cheers to the subscription, Luke, mate. Laporte should start more now. He's better than Stones. I personally like Stones more, but I think Laporte will get plenty of game time this year. When it's the derby, it's Grealish versus Sancho who's better. That will be an interesting thing to see. Johnny says, Villa fan here. Take care of Jake. He's a fantastic player. Best at this season. Johnny, mate, you are one of very few Villa fans that seems to be alright. We will take care of him. I can promise you that. But as City fans are absolutely going to love him. But yeah, I can't lie. You must be a little bit hurt. I can imagine. I think that's completely fair enough. But I respect you for saying best up for the season. Villa got a good squad. And I imagine Villa, even without Grealish this season, it won't be as good of a season as it could have been maybe. But I wouldn't be surprised if they're sort of competing for that sort of European, Europa League sort of area this season because they've got a very good squad. Paul might be leaving. There was talks that earlier on, I don't think it's happening anymore. Grealish won't do wonders for you in the middle. Haha, he clearly don't know how he plays. I know he plays out in the wing for Villa, but under Pep, he's going to be a different player. It's going to be a different level. Guys, we hit 100 likes. Shout out to everyone that's left a like on the stream. When is the Man City film together coming out? I don't know, they didn't say, but I think it'll be in the coming weeks. That should be very, very good. I am excited for that. Don't mind his internet trolls, pal, mate. I do not care. I absolutely love seeing salty fans. I have been given my fair share of grief on the internet. It does not bother me in the slightest. We are the biggest club in Manchester. I don't know who's saying that. Are you a Man United or a Man City fan? If you're a Man City fan, I mean, to be fair, I'm not even going to lie. United are the biggest club in Manchester. I'm not going to argue that. I still say Manchester's blue though, because I think we're the better team. They're bigger, we're better. I'd rather be better than bigger. Luke, we are going to have a good time with Grealish in the 8. And I'm sure we will. You're excited for the movie together? Me too, Aaron. You're going to the Bank Derby at Old Trafford. Imagine if Sancho scores. Wait, Jake, are you a City fan or a United fan? I can't work out. Will Sterling leave? I don't think so. He's definitely not going to be played a part in any sort of Kane deal this summer. That's definite. Why? Ake's not doing good. I think Ake could have a decent year this year. He'll start on Saturday. I think he'll start against Tottenham next Sunday. But yeah, imagine subscribing to hate. I know, it's ridiculous, but it is what it is. Alex fan from India just subscribed. Cal Shik, sorry, I'm pronouncing name wrong. Massive shout out. Shout out to everyone that subscribed today. The support is massive. 170 of you are in the stream. Leave a like, subscribe. Loads of Man City content coming your way. Jack Grealish, Man City. Here we go, confirmed. I'm buzzing. We had 328 of you have left a vote. Jesus, a lot of people voting on this poll, and 83% of you are happy with the Jack Grealish signing. Kane surely wants to come to City. I mean, who does want to play ahead of two of the best creators in the league? I think it's clear that Kane wants to come to City. He's skipping training. He's desperate for this City move. If he doesn't join this summer, it's definitely not his fault. He's done all he can. It'll be 100% the fault of Daniel Levy if Kane doesn't join. Hashtag City for life. We need to make Grealish chant. This is what I'm saying. There's 152 of you in the stream. Surely one of you can make a chant. If you leave in the chat, we'll have a look. We'll see how good it is. We'll get everyone to vote on it. Is Stones back? The City players, the English and Brazilian, I think come back into training tomorrow or Monday. I can't remember. You're there as the fan. Oh, okay, you're a City fan. That's good. Fair enough. You're going to Old Trafford. That's pretty sick. You must have quite a few points then. But yeah, I'd love to see another win at Old Trafford. Grealish good signing, but honestly, it was needed. I think you mean it wasn't needed, but you're right, it wasn't needed, but we could do it, so why not? That's how I look at it. Subscribe, pal. Looking forward to checking out your channel. Cheers, David. Massively appreciated. Good luck, Villa fan. Best of... Right, okay. I can't quite read that. You know, it's what you're thinking, but I think Gary Hughes could be great if we don't get Kane. I think Ferran Torres is the future number 9 if we don't get Kane. I think Torres is the one. I just don't think Grealish will cut it quite. No, I mean, Jace will cut it quite. I think he might be featured out on the left a little bit this season, a little bit through the middle. But I think Torres should be the number 9, the main number 9, if we don't sign Kane, personally. When is Foden back? Honestly, I've not heard anything on it. I imagine when the season's back, I imagine at that point, we'll start to talk about Foden's return. You just subscribe, comment for this season. DS, massive appreciation for that. What do you think of Riyad Mahrez? I think he's had an absolutely ace pre-season. I think he's going to ace at the start of the season. I'll put my fantasy team this summer. But yeah, I put him and Torres in recently because I think Mahrez is going to smash at the start of the season. I think any sort of success we get in those first 10 games, Mahrez is going to be absolutely crucial to that. I think we've got another big season to get out of him this year, and yeah, I think he'll play a crucial role in any trophies that we do go on to win this year. Your season ticket holder, Charlie, whereabouts do you sit then? Where's your season ticket? We've got Jackie Grealish, we've got De Bruyne, we have Harry Kane, and the goals were... I have seen that chant, but I'm not sure that one quite works. Is our academy better than Man U? Probably right now it is. You've got the likes of McAtee coming through, Adosi coming through. You've got Cole Palmer coming through. You've got Tommy Doyle coming through. We've had Foden coming through. Obviously, Sancho is for our academy. Diaz is for our academy. We've got plenty of brilliant players coming through our academy these days. So I would say just about. Can't go Bernardo. Maverick, Pereira. I 100% agree. I don't want to get rid of Bernardo, although if he does go, it will be because he wants to go rather than because we want him to go. So if he does want to go, then it is what it is. Atalanta ready to offer Chelsea 40 million for Tammy Abraham. Sorry, that'd be decent for Chelsea to get 40 million for him. Right then, God, the chat is absolutely flowing at the moment. It's great. We did win under 23s and under 90s Premier League. That is very true. We did. What do you think? Who do you think is better, Riyad Mahrez or Jack Grealish? I'm more excited about Jack Grealish. Riyad Mahrez is proven. Jack Grealish, we're gonna have to wait and see how good he is with City. But yeah, I can't really comment on that one just yet. I'll wait and give you an answer sort of a bit more into the season when we've seen Grealish a little bit more. Grealish run down the wing. That's a potential one. Torres will be star one day in the EPL. I think he will be too. I think he could be crucial for us. I think his ability. I think he's a number 9 at heart. I think he will be our number 9. I don't think he's very good on the wings personally. You hope Bernardo doesn't leave. Yeah, I agree. Any Kane updates? We did have a slight Kane update earlier. It wasn't anything like relevant, like big though. It was just like that we're gonna go from definitely, but nothing's really changed on that front. What's this tweet? Manchester City played every possible game in the football season calendar except one and said, yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous that we're actually improving on last season. We signed a winger when striker was needed. The fact that we're signing Grealish does not affect the Harry Kane situation. If we sign Kane, the fact that we sign Grealish has no impact on that, in my opinion. You're a United fan and really want to Grealish, but congrats to City. You'll do great for you crying inside, but congrats City fans. Fair enough, TJ. Well, Grealish play, I think he'll play in the 8. He'll sort of play in that Gundogan role, is what I predict. La Liga is what he wants, so yeah. Listen, we can't do anything if Bernardo wants to go. Are you a man? No, I'm from the middle, so I'm near Villa, but me. East stand, fair enough. Wait, which one's the east stand? So I'm in the north stand, so the east is to my left. Fair enough. Whereabouts are you? 3rd tier or 1st tier or what? Torres should we look upon as a striker instead of a winger? I agree. Jake is also in the east stand. Charlie's tier 3. Fair enough. Mahrez going to have a great season. I agree. I think Mahrez going to have an excellent season. What shirt number will Grealish wear? I don't know. The talk is we're saving number 10 for Kane, so I honestly don't know what number Grealish will wear. personally. Guys, also, if you want to, it's obviously a choice, it's 100% a choice. But it'd be massively appreciated. There is an option to become a channel member. There's 3 different options. It'd be massively appreciated if any of you fancy checking that out. I am planning, when we get enough channel members, there'll be more content alongside the channel members. But right now, with literally no channel members, there's no point me adding content with there because no one would really benefit from it. So, yeah, right now there's not many benefits to go along with it, but there should be more benefits coming your way. The sort of match reaction videos after games, I'm hoping that pretty much if you become a member, you'll be able to feature and have your thoughts shared in that. So, yeah, I would advise it if you fancy it, but yeah. You get this Foden on it, fair enough. I've got none on the back of my shirt this year. When Grealish signs, I think I'm going to get him on the away one though, because I just fancy that, to be honest. Kane will definitely not be available in the Community Shield. Yeah, no, Kane's not signed by the Community Shield. Talk is that could go right to deadline day. You're a new City fan as well. Welcome, Gabe. All your family Man City fans, yes, they are. Grealish running down the wing. That's a potential one. That is a potential one. The Jack Grealish deal failed. It hasn't done. You need to go. See you, Charlie. Thanks for tuning in today. Massive shout out to everyone that is tuning in right now. We have got 15,375 subscribers. We've gone up massively today. So shout out to everyone that has subscribed. It was a little bit slow to begin with this stream, but recently you guys have all come in and it's getting good. 405 of you have now voted on the are you happy with the Grealish signing, and 81% of you are happy, which is good to see. I imagine a decent amount of those saying no are probably rival fans as well. Will Kane come this season or next season? If it doesn't happen this season, I don't see it happening at all. But I don't know. I'm 35% confident it happens this season. I really don't know though. It depends what Levy says. It's up to Levy really. I disagree with there. Farron is a proper winger. He is. And Pepedo, I don't know what that means, sorry. Cuts inside and has a great pass, and I also think he was good for Spain as a winger, and I think that's a position where he flourishes. Neo, I think that's fair enough, your opinion there. However, I'd say for City, he's been pretty ineffective on the wings. I think all of his good games have been for us up front. I think his striking instincts are there, his ability to run behind, his ability to find the goal. He's always there running on the rebounds. I don't know, I think he's got a future as a striker. I think he could genuinely be a really, really big striker for us, and I don't think we quite understand how good he could be. But to be honest, I never thought that either really until recently. And then sort of in the last few weeks, I've just kind of been thinking, you know what, I actually think I'd take him as a number 9. But yeah. Cullen, there's no need for that. What's my favourite kit this year? What is my favourite kit? I don't know, you're going to have to... You mean the Premier League, Jack? Or my Man City kit, or the Premier League, or what kind of categories we're going for. I'm not good at FIFA. I'm okay at FIFA. I don't really play it anymore, so I've got quite a lot worse than I used to be. But yeah. Champions League draw is 22 days away. I've only just realised that. That is something to look forward to. Do you think we overpaid a bit for Grealish? I get what people think we have overpaid. However, he's English, which obviously there's English tax. We all know that. Maddison 70 million, Ben White 50 million. You know, these players are expensive. He's Villa's captain. He didn't really want to leave Villa. And that was his release clause. I don't know. We definitely couldn't have gone for cheaper. Maybe you could argue it's a bit overpriced. But in the modern day, in my opinion, a world-class player that's really good from another English club that's looking to go far, that didn't need to sell. Loads left on his contract. I actually think 100 million is pretty fair, personally. But yeah. Are you planning for some FIFA content or reaction videos? No, my content will be sticking to... the City stuff without FIFA, probably. I'm not really into FIFA. But yeah, I'll be doing my vlogs, my live watch-alongs, my reaction videos, my previews, the transfer reactions. But yeah, great stream at Buzzing with the Grealish news. The 1894, yeah, mate, I'm buzzing too. Yeah, cheers for the support. 1894, I feel like I've seen you guys before. Wait, you guys did the... I did see you guys, actually. I saw your Aguero video that you did. You had, like, City Extra and... It was a Steam company, you had Louis. Fair enough, you guys are smashing at the moment. But yeah, thanks for that. It is a big moment for Caldoon, Shankman, Soren, Cheeky and Ferran Soriano. Yeah, I think they're smashing it. I think they get a lot of hate sometimes, and I feel like a lot of the time it's unnecessary. But yeah, they've gone and smashed out the world record for the Premier League. They've gone and they might smash it again later this summer. I think they do get more hate than they deserve personally. But it's what it is. But yeah. I do think Cheeky gets a lot of unnecessary hate, personally. Caldoon as well. Caldoon is the best owner in world football. I think he gets way too much hate. Well, that City's third kit, I think City's third kit is disgusting, personally. I don't know why it says Man City. It just feels unnecessary. If they got rid of the bit where it says Man City, it's actually a fairly nice kit. But yeah, you can't see Grealish play. Hopefully he can make his debut in the Community Shield game. I hope so too, man. I hope so too. What do you think of the heated talks about United's swap deal? Donny for Haaland, and what do you think of Varane? What do you think of Varane and Sancho signings for your rivals so far? Varane and Sancho both improve Man United. They are, like, yeah, I mean, they are improvements Man United. I'm not going to argue with that whatsoever. But I think they have slightly overpaid for Varane on his wages. They're still not at a level with us. I think Ole, as long as Ole's their manager, I don't see them competing with us for a trophy. Well, for the Premier League at least. But yeah, they're improving. It wouldn't surprise me if they go and win a Europa League or a FA Cup or Carabao Cup. Not the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup this year maybe. And I know they're in the Champions League, but obviously they might come third in the group again. We were doing a watch long for the away games you're not going to. Yeah, so pretty much of like all the games I go to, and if I don't go to a game, you bet there'll be a watch long. So yeah, there will always be content for games regardless whether I go or not. All English players in the Premier League at the club they supported all their life, yeah. Instead of spending... Wait, I'm sorry, I forgot to answer the talks of Donny for Haaland. There's no way that'll happen. Haaland might go to United next summer, I don't know. Obviously, now, if us and Chelsea both get strikers, obviously Lukaku and Haaland this summer, then I guess United probably get a free run at Haaland, which is slightly frustrating. But, yeah, I hope he doesn't go there, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Imagine Grealish plays his first game for City in the Community Shield and wins. He'll be the fastest player to win a club. I know it's ridiculous. Instead of spending 150 million, I would have preferred that we making a bid for Haaland just for the sake. He's so young. I agree. If Kane doesn't happen, then I have no doubts that we're going for Haaland next year. Obviously, his release clause is like 70 million next summer. So yeah, I've got no doubts that we'll be trying to activate that next season. Going to Chelsea will be the most expensive. Yeah, that's the thing. As soon as this Jack Grealish deal happens, it will be the most expensive deal in Premier League history. But Romelu Lukaku will blow out the water by about 30 million, I imagine. Pretty much within a week of that. And then I imagine Harry Kane, if that happens, could blow that Romelu Lukaku deal out the water again. New subscriber, thank you. You've seen a lot of negativity around the Grealish signing about the price and stuff. But considering United just paid 75 million for Sancho and he's not played a minute for him football. This is the thing. He's proven in the Premier League, Grealish. He's the captain of his boyhood club. He got 4 years left in his deal. I don't know. I think people are bothered too much about the transfer fee. It's not our money at the end of the day. We've got money to spend. And Jack Grealish improves this Man City side. So I've got no negatives about it personally. But yeah. Guys, everyone do leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. We're nearly at 15,400 subscribers, which is ridiculous. So shout out to everyone that's tuning in today. I was only planning a half an hour live stream, but I'm enjoying this. So we'll keep it going until I'm going to have my lunch, pretty much. And we'll see if we get any news about Grealish in this stream. If not, we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, I agree. He has been good for us as a number 9, but he has not been given enough chances at the wings. But I respect your opinion. Also, Ampidebble is who can shoot, play. Oh, fair enough. Oh, it's like ambidextrous. I get that. Yeah, no, I get it. I get what you're saying about he's not enough time on the wings. I just say he's not been quite as effective. But yeah, like you say, you respect my opinion. I respect your opinion. I'd say he's more suited to a number 9, but I get it. Yeah. Also, I think we've got a lot of options on the wing, so I just think he might end up with more game time through the middle, personally. It's amazing signing Grealish. Yeah, I agree. I think City should pay the 150 million for Haaland because he will secure the strikers for years. This thing, I agree. I think the only reason we've not done that is simply because of his agent. You feel the Grealish transfer will attract ones as well? Maybe. I see us taking Grealish to the next level in terms of a global superstar. New subscriber here. I would have liked Kane before Grealish. Marlon, thanks for subscribing. With the Kane situation, I think people have got to remember this Grealish deal has no impact on the Kane deal. The Kane deal when the Kane deal happens, we've not slowed it down because we've gone for Grealish. The reason the Kane deal hasn't happened yet is simply because the only reason the Kane deal hasn't happened is because Levy's been a bit of a pain. Kane is trying to force his way. City are willing to bid for him if Levy makes him available for around £130 million. But unless he does that, we're not signing him. So there's nothing we can really do on that front. It's not really our fault. Where do I sit at the Etihad? I sit in block 236 in the family stand. That's tier 2, behind the goal. So yeah, I was like right behind the goal for the Aguero goal, and the Vinny goal was brilliant. Losing UCL final was a good thing and a bad thing. We're way more competitive in the market, and a bad thing is that we don't have UCL. I agree. Also, I think what's got to be noted is personally it's a bit selfish, but for me, the negative for winning the Champions League last year was that we didn't go to any of the games, and in the final I wasn't at either. And this year, if we were winning the Champions League this year, I'll be at the final, I'll be going to all the different games. I'll get to, like, that PSG game. Imagine how electric that night would have been at the Etihad if they'd been fans, but we didn't get to have it. So, I don't know. I just think there'll be a few more memories made along the way now if we win the Champions League rather than if we'd win the Champions League then. I'm having for lunch. I do not know yet, mate. I do not know. Grealish winning loads of free kicks for KDB and pens. Yeah, it's brilliant to see. Sorry for loads of questions, but next one, mate, keep the questions coming. It's so much more entertaining when people give me questions rather than just kind of leaving the chat empty. Next one is, who do you think are the biggest contenders with you for the title? Since, as you say, United aren't quite City's level and Liverpool aren't looking their best. I honestly don't know, mate. So I know a lot of people are saying Chelsea. I don't know why, but I've got a sneaky suspicion that Chelsea aren't actually going to compete for the title this year. I don't know why. I just think they'll fall off a cliff. I think Tuchel will be gone by the end of March. But they signed Lukaku and signed Jules Koundé. I might have said that back, and I might have said that they could contend. So I guess Chelsea probably got the best squad after us. And obviously Liverpool, if they come back into it, if Mane, Salah and Firmino get their form back, you never know. They could compete. But yeah, if Chelsea get their act together, maybe Chelsea could be. Liverpool could potentially. But I actually think it could be like a 10-point clear gap this year once again, personally. Do we need to remember that Zinni cost us that goal in the Champions League final and we didn't left back? ED, mate, I agree. I think we need left back. I don't know why we've not gone for left back. I don't know why it's not a higher priority. A lot of people seem to just be satisfied with Zinchenko. And don't get me wrong, he's decent. I love him. I think he's done an absolutely incredible job. He's cost us like £1 million. He's worked to get his first team spot, and I think he deserves to remain in the squad. I think he's a good player, but I do think we should be looking to sign an actual left back rather than him, because obviously Mendy is not capable. Yeah, to be honest, it hurts more for me the last season with City and UCL and England in the Euros, but we move, yeah. New subscriber, cheers Max. Lee's fan here, can't believe City spent 100 million on Grealish. Well played, Villa in my opinion. I think it works for all parties. I think City have got their man, Grealish got their money, they're going to reinvest it. They've got a good squad going for the new season. They have lost their star man though. City have got a new star man. We won't be a star man, but he will be a very big player in our team. So I think it's a good deal for all parties. You used to sit in block 238 to knee, oh fair enough. But now sit in block 111 right next to your away fans. It's hectic. 111. 1-1 is that? Lower tier. I'm gonna have a quick look for this. Let's have a quick look. Where is 111? 111. Oh, so you're in that sort of kickbacks corner. Fair enough. I do fancy going down there sometimes, but yeah, I've not got to it. Quickly go down. Yeah, they're talking it's a release clause, which is why we've had to pay 100 million. Guys, we're on 191 in the stream. This is ridiculous. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Shout out to everyone in the stream. Have Arsenal got Madison? No, not yet, but the talk it's looking fairly likely. It's great to have Grealish, but we should get a striker. I still think we're looking for a striker. Like I've said many times, strike will happen if it happens, but if not, we have to rely on Ferran Torres, and it's worse players to rely on, to be fair. Do you think we'll have to provide a negative test? They're being so quiet about it all. So for the Community Shield game, you either got to show proof of negative lateral flow test or double vaccination. Unless you're under 18, in which case you don't need to have either. So it depends. But I don't really know. I think I'll make that clear close to the time. Jacob, your top 4 predictions are City will win the league. I agree. Liverpool 2nd, Chelsea 3rd, United 4th. I think that could be pretty realistic, to be honest. Caldoon is best chairman. Mate, I 100% agree. God, where is... One sec. Any chance of Messi situation? Messi has signed a new contract for Barcelona, a 5-year deal, so Messi's not happening. Cancelo in left back, it's potential, but I'd rather just get an actual left back though, personally. Stop spamming the chat, otherwise we're going to have to put you in timeout. I am all for many redemption season like Stenson last season. In a dream world, that'd be brilliant. I can't see it happening, to be honest. I can't see it happening. Ings is a great player, but he's nearly in his 30s and he's injury prone, risky for Villa and a lot of money for them. I don't know, I think it's a reasonable fee. 30 million quid, it's not too much. He'll get him 20 goals this season. I think it's a very decent signing, personally. The negativity towards City making these big signings is because we're doing them and winning trophies as well. Nobody blinks United spendings because they haven't won anything nearly a decade. I know, it's ridiculous. United literally spend so much and they don't win any trophy. They've not won a trophy in 4 years. Personally, I think it's stupid, but we're City. We're always going to get hate for it. I don't really care. I'm starting to kind of... At the start, it used to bother me, the hate about all the money spending, but these days, I'm all for it. I just quite enjoy seeing the negativity towards it. I think it's quite funny. And what time do you think the announcement will be made? I've got no clue, but I'll make a random guess and I'll say 6 PM. But honestly, not a clue. It could be at any time. Do I think Bernardo will leave based off this Grealish transfer? I've got a feeling he will do. I think for Bernardo to leave, though, I think Sal will have to leave Atletico Madrid, and I think that will domino affect them to have the money then to go and spend on Bernardo Silva. So I think Sal has to leave Atleti for Bernardo to leave, because I think unless Atleti going for him, I can't see anyone getting him. 100 million is too much for Grealish, but a good signing. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. That's his opinion. Have you seen City's third kit? Yeah, it's ridiculously bad. I don't know why it's got Man City written on it. You also think that Roger will never be the perfect replacement for Ferner? I agree. I think we should look for a midfielder this summer, but that definitely is not happening based off what's going on today. Yeah. What was I going to say? What strikers are we going for if Kane doesn't work out? From what I gather, I've got a feeling we'll just not go for a striker this summer if Kane doesn't work out. And we'll just have to settle for Jesus, Sterling, maybe Delap and Torres. What is your best front five with Kane? Obviously, Kane at the top, Foden on the left, Miles on the right, and then Kane and Grealish in behind. He does give the ball away a lot, Roger. He's a little bit slow on the ball. That's just one negative in my opinion. He's a little bit slow to turn. He's a little bit slow on the ball sometimes. But yeah. I think we should get a new left back, but there isn't any good left back on the market. Grimaldo won't cut it. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. I do think that there isn't actually any standout left backs to me that would fit the bill. But yeah, I've never seen Grimaldo. I mean, I didn't think Diaz would be as good as he has been. I'm not going to pretend I know loads about Grimaldo. I've never watched him. Like I've never watched Diaz. It could be great. It could be bang average. Who knows? But I feel like we get links with Grimaldo most summers. It's one of them that I just don't think will ever happen. A bit like Isco back in the day. Nobody's been negative towards City. Mate, I am going to have to disagree there. I think maybe you're not, but I think there is a lot of people that are being negative. As a Leeds fan, you'd rather see doing well over the scum. I'm jealous of the investment, but not the signing of Grealish, if I'm honest. I mean, that's fair enough. And I don't think people are saying that you specifically are being negative towards City, but there are a lot of people that are. I think there's a lot of people that are very salty about it all. Last time United won a trophy, you were in primary school. That's mad. The last time City lost a Carabao Cup game. City have lost one Carabao Cup game in the time I've been in secondary school. And I leave next year. It's ridiculous. If we win the Carabao Cup this year, I'd have seen one Carabao Cup loss in my whole secondary school experience from year 7 to 13. It's ridiculous. We are so bad in negotiations. We could have got Grealish for 75 to 80 million unless it's not a release clause. No, Villa wouldn't let him go for that. We had to pay his release clause. That was the only way we were going to get Grealish. So it wasn't actually bad negotiations, to be fair. We pay a lot of money and win a lot of trophies. Exactly. It does kind of make sense. If you look at our trophies, our money spent per millions per trophy, I mean, I bet it's better than most clubs, to be honest. How much for Bernardo? It talks about 60 million, which I think is a bit low, but it is what it is. But what can we do, really? Why does everyone get angry at spend 100 million when it's only 30 million more than like Kepa and Pepe? I've not thought about that. That is very, very true. Which number do you think Grealish would get? I think 19 or 10. The talks were saving 10 in case Kane joins. So 19 makes sense because I think that was his old number at Villa, if I'm right in saying. Did up to Stoke news? Not much more on that. Apparently West Brom are also linked now. Did Lautaro Martinez sign for Arsenal yet? No, but they are interested. And Jacob, the reason they would sell both of them is because Inter in serious financial trouble, which is why they might have to sell both of them. Next time they will win, you'll probably get a graduate out of the college, yeah. And in regards to the negativity, I'm talking about the mainstream media. Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying. Thoughts on DM and left back options? There's not many out there. They were linked with Zakaria a while ago. I like the idea of Zakaria. I thought it was alright when he played against us. Looked decent in the Euros. Be dirt cheap as well, so there's not really much risk in that transfer. So I'd happily go for a Zakaria. And left back, I honestly don't know any left backs we could go for. I know we're linked with Nuno Mendes, but we're definitely not going to be spending that kind of money on him, in my opinion. Is there any more news to look for? No. Not yet. You'll be 25 the next time they win. Let's have a look at what the chat's saying. 572 of you have now voted on the Grealish poll. And 81% of you have said yes. So it's kind of 81% seems the common number. So the majority of you are very, very happy with the Grealish signing, as you should be, if you're a City fan at least. Kane will probably get the number 9 if he joins. Jesus probably won't stay if Kane comes. Yeah, well, I mean, if Jesus goes, then I've got no doubt that Kane will be the number 9. But I don't know. I don't see Jesus going, and so I don't think anyone will pay the money that we want for him. And so I think Jesus will keep his number 9 and Kane will be the number 10. What happened with Kane to Chelsea? I haven't heard that news of him for a while now. Yeah, same. I've not heard much, but from what I heard, the latest was 25 million plus Zoom, which I think is a very decent deal for Chelsea. But, yeah. That's all I've heard. I've not heard much else really since then. They're talking Chelsea right now with Romelu Lukaku. You can never win with the media, can you? That is very, very true. If you don't spend, they'll claim you lack ambition. Northern Gorilla, you're 100% true. How old am I? I'm 17. I turn 18 next April. But yeah, how many subscribers we want? We're on 15,000. Well, 418. We've gone up over 100 subscribers today. Absolutely ace to everyone that subscribed. Massive shout out to you all. The content coming your way will be worth it, I promise. It is definitely something to stay tuned for. But yeah, Grealish to Manchester City, here we go. I know I've been over it a few times now, but he's done medical today. As you can see to my right, he is a done deal. Also, I've not mentioned it in a while. Guys, make sure to download the app One Football. The link is at the top of the description. Go and download the app. It's the #1 football app in my opinion. As soon as Grealish is announced, you can bet that there will be a notification on your screen if you've got City notifications on about that deal being completed. So yeah, make sure to download it. Keep up to date with all the latest transfer news. The score updates when the season starts for whatever games you care about. But yeah, it's got score updates and news on over 160 different leagues. So yeah, go and download One Football. I could not recommend it much more, to be completely honest. My birthday is the 2nd of April. We play Burnley on my birthday this year, away from home. What's Sky saying? Oh, my stream's frozen. Is Sky saying anything interesting? They're not speaking about us, so I don't really care. Is it just me or Dybala would suit City? Maybe. I remember we were linked with Dybala years ago, but we chose Wilfred Boney instead of him. But maybe, but we're definitely not going to sign him. Am I in school then? I am in school, yes. I'm doing my A-levels this year. But, yeah. Right then, 165 likes, guys. Let's try and get to 200 likes today. I can't remember ever getting to 200 likes in the stream, but let's try and go for it anyway. Got 585 of you have now voted on the Grealish thing. Which teams do you think are capable of beating our good strength squad? I don't know what you mean by that, but I'm going to assume that you mean what team's capable of beating us. Any team's capable of beating us. It's the lessons and stuff that can cause the most problems with the ability to run in behind with pace. But yeah, I mean, the likes of Liverpool, United and Chelsea should all be able to go toe-to-toe with us next year, but I think we'll just probably be better. Kane, 334 games and 220 goals with 0 trophies. Sad. Yeah, well, fingers crossed he'll be a City player and he can end that this season. Grealish is the same. He's got no proper trophies. He's got the Championship Playoff Final trophy, but that's not really a trophy. But, yeah, fingers crossed he can add to that trophy cabinet on Saturday. Is Haaland 130 million fair if we don't get Kane? I don't think anyone's on Haaland this summer. I think if Haaland goes anywhere, it'll be next summer. Full strength. Oh, yeah. On paper, no one's better than our full strength squad, but anything can happen. I mean, we lost to Norwich in the past. We've lost to Wigan in a year. We've got Centurions. So you just never know. You just never know with football, really. You're 14 now, doing school, good at school. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Not too bad. But yeah. 26 days after transfer window, 10 hours, 36 minutes, and 28 seconds left of this transfer window. Still no left back. Yeah, like I say, I'd like left back, but it's not the end of the world. If we get Kane and Grealish, then I think we'll be fine this season anyway, and I think we'll be definitely in with a chance of potential quadruple maybe. But yeah. Honestly, I can never remember having this many viewers for a live stream, so shout out to everyone that has stayed tuned. Haaland or Kane? For me, Haaland. Because of the age. I'm like, don't get me wrong, we're buzzing with Kane, but I don't think we need him. I mean, he's a little bit old. For the money we're spending, I don't know, just not quite for me. My hand for lunch, mate, I still have not got a clue. I think Haaland will go to Real or Barca next season. I did think that, but I think I'll go to Man United simply because Real are going to get Mbappe on a free transfer, so they're not going to need no forward. If they get Mbappe and Haaland, then Jesus Christ, they're going to be a scary proposition next season. And Barca have got no money, so they won't be able to afford him. Although I guess he will only be 70 million next season, so who knows? You hate it, fair enough. It's got a good one or a bad one. It's a decent score, it's okay. Does the job. Anyway. Mars and Cantello look like twins now. They do. They're very hard to tell the difference between, I find, when we're watching the games. But, yeah, they've both been very good together on that right-hand side in pre-season, to be fair to them. It's a competitive sport, and don't blame the one team trying to win everything. Blame the teams that have been treating their football club as a cash cow. So I desire to win everything, and that doesn't fit the agenda. That's the thing, though. You know, fans complain about not investing. I mean, they have invested a lot in the last few years as well. You've got to remember that. They've spent nearly as much as us, and since Fergie's gone, our spending is pretty equal, to be fair. But like, they do moan at the Glazers a lot, considering, I mean, they moan at us for spending money. Like, but they wanted to win it themselves. It's kind of just like they're just jealous, really. I think generally of the clubs. You'll buy the new away jersey. I will be getting the new away kit, and I'm going to get Grealish on the back kit. But yeah, Haaland won't work out a bit. Kenny. If we get Kane, there's not a chance we get Haaland as well. What's your opinion on Delap going on loan? In my opinion, good for the experience, but might be detrimental to his chances of playing for City in a different style. I couldn't agree much more. I think it's very good for him to get senior football. I think that would be very, very important to him. I think that will help develop him as a player. It could be negative for his future in City, though. Generally, when players go on loan, I can't think of many players that have gone on loan and then come back and actually made it in the City team. I can only think of really Zinchenko, but even that wasn't really expected. But on the whole, I think probably is good for him, unless he can get decent game time at City. But if he's going to get no game time again this year, then for me, he needs to get minutes out on loan in the Championship side. So yeah, probably is a good thing for him. Hard way to buy, and that's also a potential, if his release clause is that. City also invest in the league, that's another good point. Seems like Villa are going to be able to invest a lot more and kind of catch up with this Grealish money. You've got to remember that. Kane and Haaland may work, as Kane generally drops midfield for linker play. There's no way we're signing Kane and Haaland, mate. That's just not happening. I would get your hopes down for that. Cristiano Ronaldo would be of interest to PSG if Kylian Mbappe leaves, but it's not current intention. Imagine that, Ronaldo to PSG alongside Neymar. Di Maria flopped to United, Lukaku flopped to United, Depay flopped to United. They've had so many players that played terrible but leave because come on to world class. You're not wrong. Depay now at Barcelona, Di Maria now acing at PSG. Lukaku now about to go for £130 million to Chelsea. It says a lot, really, doesn't it? You'd go Haaland as well, fair enough. When is the announcement supposed to happen? I keep saying this, I don't know. I've got no in and no knowledge. It'll be some point today, but I don't know an exact time. We'll just have to wait and see. If we don't get Kane, I would like for Delap to stay. Otherwise, we need him to loan him out. I completely agree with that train of thought. I think Delap will get all the cup minutes this season if we don't sign Kane. However, if we do sign Kane, then the likes of Torres and stuff are going to be playing up front in those games. So I don't see the point in keeping Delap around and I'd get him out on loan. But yeah, Kane does come in. I'd let him go on loan. If he doesn't, I'd keep Delap around. Ain't no way we're getting Kane and Haaland. Yeah, there's no way. No way. Do you think Grealish could get the Myers treatment in his first season? I think Grealish, I fully hope that City fans are fully on his side. But what I'm going to do, we'll look at the Villa forums. In fact, I'll quickly look back at the Villa forums. But let's go Blue Moon. Let's see what the people on Blue Moon are saying. Is there anything more interesting? Yeah, they're planning on booing Jack Grealish. City fans start singing Super Jack to taunt us and may feel compelled to invade their end with violence and necessary to stop it. This is what I love. This is what I love. Oh, what's this? One sec. As of 15 minutes ago, Jack Grealish arrived at the Etihad campus to begin his medical visit. The latter should last an hour and 30. So for those asking, maybe 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock-ish could be when it's announced. Yeah, if that's true, then it could be about 3 o'clock that it gets announced then. No to press fraud to consent. Yeah, I can't wait to go to Villa Park. I'm hoping I'll be at Villa Park this season. Because on a Tuesday night, so I might be able to tickets for it. But yeah, it'd be brilliant that day. It'd be very, very good. There are so many rumours about Grealish price. Some say 100, some say 75. I think it'll be 100. I think the talk is it's going to be a release clause. I'm just going to buy it outright. Torres or Jesus up front for me. I'd go Torres. I just think he's a better finisher. I've seen City's second and third kit design. I have seen the away kit and the third kit. Third kit's pretty disgusting. Second kit's pretty nice. Grealish 10 or 19. It'll be one of the two. I think it'll be 19. I think we'll save the 10 in case Kane joins. Heard it's going to be later in the evening after 6 PM, etc. Maybe. It completely depends. Obviously, it's the club's decision. But yeah, I don't know. Where have you heard that from? I'll have a look into it. Predictions for our first 5 games of the season. So what? We've got Tottenham on the first day. I think we win that one. Norwich will win that one. Arsenal will win that one. Leicester, I think we draw to Leicester, and then I think we get 13 points from our opening 15, and then we have like Chelsea and stuff. I think we might lose one of them games. If we somehow sign Haaland, that would be hugely effective. Yeah, if we sign Haaland, that's got no chance of making it City. Haaland is definitely more of a sensible option, but the problem is that he is not going to stay for more than 4 years, plus his wages and agent will start a transfer rumour. Just for a quick final, yeah, his agent for me is the biggest issue, I think. Can't wait to see the announcement vid on YouTube for Grealish, yeah, I'll be uploading my announcement vid as soon as it's done. City obviously do their interviews and stuff, and yeah, I'll have more Grealish content tomorrow as well. I'm going to be reacting to that Villa Talk forum tomorrow. I think that'll be quite good fun. Apparently C Extra have got a good video planned, so I'm looking forward to watching that as well. But yeah, love the tiers, me too. Can't wait for Saturday now. I think Grealish will play at some point. I agree. Excited to say the least. Yeah, me too, mate. If I wasn't already excited enough at the idea of going back just to watch City play, I've missed watching City play so much. I'm going to watch them again at Wembley. I've not been to Wembley in a little while. I know for most fans, 80 minutes isn't that long to go to Wembley, but for City fans, it is quite a while. But yeah, the fact they get to see Grealish as well is going to make it even better. Hey, big City fan, new to your channel, sub yesterday. Cheers, one voice, one city. Come on, you're from the Caribbean. Hello to the Caribbean. Tell me, guys, where are you watching this stream from? Where are you guys based right now? Haaland will probably not happen, I agree, mainly because of his wages and his agent. Yeah, Kane, while older, seems to be the better option for at least the next 2 to 3 years. I agree. It's just the fact that if you talk of sort of repayment, Haaland repays over a 10-year period. So you can let's say we spend 150 million on Haaland, sort of 50 million a year. If you spend 150 million on Kane, probably works out about 30 million a year because you only probably get about 5 years, I reckon, from him. If you think Pep will leave City and never go to a new club, and if United were to get a new manager, what would you think? I'd be scared of United if they've got a new good manager. If Pep will leave City at some point, he'll definitely see out his 2-year contract. I think he'll then sign another 1-year extension at least after that. Grealish medical is currently going on. Is that a fact? Do we know that? Or is that just sort of you guessing? Right. Sky Sports speaking of Harry Kane. I don't really care about Harry Kane right now, to be honest. But yeah, I don't think Pep will leave anytime soon. If we play United and Varane starting, Jesus should play just because he plays well against him. He does. Varane had a shock last time against him, didn't he? Grealish takes number 10 because City no longer has number 10. Yeah, well, the talk is the only reason Grealish wouldn't get the number 10 is because of Kane. That's the talk. You traumatised from playing against Norwich in that 1920 season. Yeah, that was pretty rough. But I mean, we did go a bit like 5-0 in the other game, so. Okay, I think we've got it fixed now. Can I show you the City away kit? I can show you the City away kit. The third kit, sorry. I'll get it on screen now for you. Here it is. Let's quickly just flick to the right screen. There you go. It's this one on the right hand side. It's this one. I don't know if you can see that. I know it's quite far to the side. It's on this like right hand side though. Yeah, it's not very nice. It says Man City on it, so yeah, not too keen, but it is what it is. And I said I was going to Blooming, didn't I, earlier, and see what people are saying on that forum. Let's quickly go through the chat. But yeah, I'm getting Grealish to the back of my away shirt. You just can't wait, me neither. What about Oldham? I think Grealish will play the final. I think Grealish will get a few minutes off the bench against Leicester on Saturday. You're located at Manchester, mate. You don't sound Manc. I'm not Manc. No, I'm from the Midlands. What about Kane? I don't know what the situation with Kane is. He's still missing training. We want him. Levy's going to be a pain in the arse to deal with as per normal, so we'll just have to wait and see. Sky Sports News said I was watching. Oh wait, fair enough then. I've got Sky Sports on, but I'm not listening to it because I'm trying to speak to you guys, and I can't really think straight if I do. Content's a good chat for United, but I hope it doesn't happen. If Conte went to United, then I'd be scared of him, 100%. For your matchday vlogs, could you maybe ask viewers if they want to see you show more of the game and what your view looks like from your sitting game? I'll try, but it's difficult because you're not actually allowed to show that. Would you rather get Haaland or develop Delap? Developing Delap would be great, but he's never going to be the same level as Haaland, I don't think. So I'd say just get Haaland. The third kit's woeful. It is. I'm not from Birmingham. I'm from near Birmingham. The kit looks like pyjamas. It kind of looks like a trainer top. I get what you mean. Kane will not leave. Kane will not have any resale value either. Yeah, I mean, I'd hope Haaland wouldn't either really because I hope we just wouldn't sell him. But yeah, Kane would have no resale value. He'd end his career at City probably. When will Grealish be? Again, I don't know. It'll be 10 or 19 probably. Just heard news that Man City are moving for Kane as Grealish has his medical and they're confident of signing him. So there you go. I would get excited. It's from all the Bleach report, which is reliable. That's good. Can you show the third kit? I've just showed you the third kit. Is there any more news on... No, I can't see any more news on any transfers at the moment on Twitter. Let's go over to Blue Moon Forum. Let's have a look at what people are saying on here. Quickly get it up. What are people saying about Spurs? Honestly, let me cover what people are saying about Spurs tickets. Right, let's quickly go. Where is the transfer thread? Jack Grealish, here we go. Here we go. Hopefully you guys can see it. I don't know if it's blurry or not. Can you go to Manchester Iconic? I can. What? Do you want me to do that now? Quickly go into that now for you. Manchester Iconic. This one. What about it? Man City are ready to wait what happens in the next few days between Kane and Tottenham upon his return to training ground. So he's returning to the training ground to speak with Nuno, because Nuno said that he wanted to speak with him. If Tottenham's position on Hurricane changes or they give signs of openness to the possible side of the English striker, City will enter the race again, which is exactly what I thought was always going to happen. So yeah, and I'm happy with that. Bournemouth have joined a chase to sign Man City forward. I think Bournemouth would be good. I think they play a good style of football that could potentially suit Jack Grealish, to be honest. Yeah. I don't think there's any relevant sort of thoughts there, to be honest. So we'll just leave that and we'll go back to this page. I'm quite pleased with this page, to be honest. But yeah. Guys, leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. Also, go and download OneFootball. The link's at the top of the description. It is completely free. It's the #1 football app in my personal opinion. Keeps it up with all the latest transfer news, the Kane saga, the latest scores, the latest stats on all the different games. So go and download that. That'd be massively appreciated. And subscribe, as I said. We're going for 20k by the end of 2021. We're on 15,440 subscribers. We've absolutely aced it today. Gained over 100 subscribers. Shout out to everyone in the stream. We've had 666 people on the vote for the Jack Grealish. Are you happy with it? And 82% of you are happy with the Jack Grealish signing. I am part of the yes fan club, personally. Did I say Bournemouth will suit Jack Grealish? I mean Bournemouth will suit Liam Delap. I've just got Jack Grealish in my head, and my head's a bit of a mess at the moment. So I'm going to say Bournemouth will suit Liam Delap if he goes there. Yeah, he won't suit Jack Grealish. Hello, TRZ. Welcome to the stream. Are you sure about Grealish? What about Grealish? He's a done deal. That I'm sure about that. Does support really want Man City exit? I don't think so. I've not heard anything about that in a long time. South Africa. Hello to South Africa if that's where you're watching it from. When is Jack having his medical? Charlie said he's having it now. Apparently that is happening. Right now, apparently Sky Sports said that anyway. There is City news to be announced within 25 minutes of the Grealish deal. Okay, well, what I'll do is that I'll stay on until 1 o'clock. I was only going to stay until 11:30 today, but we've had a good stream. So I will stay on until 11:30. No, not 11:30. I'll stay on until 1 o'clock, and we'll see if we get any news on it. And if we do get any news on it, then we'll speak about that. If not, then we'll just end the stream now. I think it's been a good stream. Nearly 2 hours today, so we've aced it. But, yeah. Very, very good. New York. Wow, New York. That is pretty cool. I've been to New York once. I went, 2 years ago. Just watch the Sky Sports news now, and the joke is how much they don't want, and it's a joke how much they don't want to. Yeah. They really are scared. That Sky Cover guy, he was proper anti it. I think they're talking about Lukaku now. They're saying now we were interested. We're not interested anymore, though. But yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous the fact that Chelsea aren't getting nearly enough grief as I think they should be getting for signing Lukaku. If they do go and sign for 130 million, following the 200 million pounds that they spent last summer, I think they deserve a lot of stick for it, to be honest, but they won't get it. Do I have Instagram? I do have Instagram. My Instagram is, I actually don't know what it is. That is my Instagram. There you go. If you want to follow it, that is my Instagram. But, yeah. Any Kane news is in training today. He's not in training. He's expected to return to training in the next few days to have a conversation with Nuno. He's yet to have one. I think he's probably going to outline his intentions to leave. And should that have any impact and Tottenham show any openness to send him, then I think we will go for for Kane. And I think Kane will also be signed this summer if Levy accepts that it's going to happen. But if not, then I can't see it happening. Hello, Alpha Gamester. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go for 15,475 subscribers today. We are, 29 off. We can do it. We've obviously 80 subscribers today. We're on 195 likes, so leave a like if you haven't already. Let's get to 200 likes as well today. We absolutely smashed it. Shout out to everyone that has followed the stream today. But yeah, Kane is not in training today for anyone interested. Let's have a look at trending. Surely Grealish is trending. He's not. I thought he would be today, to be honest, but it is what it is. Luke, how's Luke Shaw? Why is Luke Shaw trending? Is it because he had that like cheeseburger? He is. That's exactly why. It's quite mad, to be honest, that League Grant is trending ahead of Jack Grealish, but it is what it is. Laporte for Grimaldo, so I wouldn't do that. Grimaldo's worth way less than Laporte. Laporte is worth over 100. It's worth 80 million in my opinion. But no, that's different. Sal, I have thought about this, and this could even be like a potential option because Sal could play that number 6 role that I think we could potentially need. And obviously, if another goes, but I'd do a straight swap. I think they're both valued around the same. So yeah, if we did a straight swap for that, I think I'd be accepting of that. I think that'd be a decent deal for us. Give us Felix. I don't really want Felix, to be honest. He's not really my kind of player. When Jack Grealish off his medicals, I don't know, but Charlie earlier said that Sky have said that Jack Grealish is having his medicals now, and apparently he's there. It should take around an hour and a half, and it could be announced at some point tonight. Someone also said, Ahmed, he said that apparently it's going to be Grealish news in the next 20 minutes. So, yeah, apparently he's having his medical now. So, we're going to wait and see. I'll end the stream at 1 o'clock, and we'll see what kind of comes of the next sort of 20 minutes. If nothing happens, then we'll end the stream there. But it's been a very, very good stream today. It's because Grealish has been trending for 3 days straight. Twitter says down, promoting the same trends. Yeah, that is a good point. That is a very valid point. If you guys haven't already as well, follow my Twitter. We've had 2 new followers today, but yeah. My Twitter is there. There's also a link to it in the description. There's 97 in the stream now. It's slowing down a little bit, but it's still good to see so many of you still here. Still waiting. Is there any more? I'm trying to think of a chant for Jack Grealish. There needs to be a chant for Jack Grealish. £100 million player needs a chant, doesn't he? Something definitely going down. Yeah, in my predictions, I had him, I think, in 14th. But in my updated predictions that I'm going to make next week, I think I've got them going down. They've lost Danny Ings. They could lose James Ward-Prowse. I think it's done and dusted for him. I think that could be a big positive for Newcastle's, funnily enough. Because I think I had them to go down originally, but I think they might stay up now. Simply because of Southampton's failure to keep hold of their players. But yeah. Who would you guys choose to lead the line going into the new season then? Assuming we don't sign Harry Kane, would you have Sterling? Would you have, let's say Bernardo as an option for false 9? Would you have Torres or would you have Jesus? Who would you have as our number 9 going into the new season if you had to choose now? Anyway, I'll keep refreshing Twitter here, hoping that Ahmed is right, that there is going to be some news on that front. Laporte has no fight for his position in the same competitive spirit as Spones. Yeah, has to fight for his position. Exactly. This is the thing. I'm sure he will fight. We've got 3 brilliant centre-backs. Nathan Ake is very, very capable centre-back as well. We've got 4 very good centre-backs in my opinion. So, they're all going to have to fight for their spot. I imagine we'll start the season with Diaz and Ake. And then Laporte and Stones, as they're coming back late, they're going to have to work their way into it. Torres seems to be the main choice. And I would agree. I'd say Torres is my number 9 for the new season unless Harry Kane comes in. But, yeah. I'll say, God, yeah, you guys are all going Torres. I've only seen Torres so far. Once again, I keep plugging it, but guys, make sure to go and download OneFootball. The link is at the top description. The app is completely free. Keep up to date with all the latest on football news. City fan page is saying the announcement is pending. I don't know why I'm not getting any of this on my feed, but, yeah, I'll take your word for it, to be honest. I haven't recorded my announcement video yet, so I probably need to get that done as soon as this stream is done, so it's ready. You can't go through another season without an out goal scorer. We scraped through last season. I think we just got to gamble on Ferran Torres this year, I think. With this transfer, mate, I am buzzing. Jack Grealish excites me so much. I think, for me, it's the most excited I've been about a transfer in the Shankman era for maybe since Aguero. It's like proper exciting. Maybe De Bruyne, actually, but I think it's very exciting. Of the 702 of you that have voted on the if you're happy or not with the Grealish signing, 83% of you are happy, which is good to see. A lot of happy City fans. I imagine a high proportion of the people saying no, probably rival fans as well. We obviously had Luke earlier that seemed very, very happy about the transfer. But yeah, I am buzzed with the transfer. I think it's, I know we don't need him, but I just think like why not? Like it's just a fun transfer, really, isn't it? But yeah. Thank you for Instagram, and I'll talk with you about Man City. Fair enough. You happy to honest? Yeah, you've just followed me, haven't you? I think. Am I right in saying that? Yep. Anyway, the last time I was extremely happy over a transfer was Sané, Cancelo, Bernardo, and David and Aguero. I wasn't really... Sané was a good one. Bernardo was a good one. That came out of nowhere, the Bernardo one. I wasn't really excited about Cancelo because I don't really get excited about fullbacks. Like, I think it was the position we needed. Like, I was happy about the Diaz signing, but I wasn't excited because you don't really get excited about defenders and goalkeepers and stuff because as a football fan, as good as having good defenders is, and as much as they win your titles and stuff, the enjoyable players to watch are always going to be the attackers, the Grealishes, the De Bruynes, the Fodens, the Sanés. They're the ones you're going to get excited about. I'm buzzing, but we need Kane or Grealish. Won't be at his best without a striker next game. I agree, but I'm saying back Torres all the way. I think Torres really could be something special this season. Are you going to the Etihad if he's going to meet some fans? Well, I live a bit away. If they do something at the store, I may have to consider a quick train down to Manchester, though, I have to say. Missing Sané loads was my favourite player when he was with us, besides KDB. We should have got 100 for him. I think we would have if he didn't get that injury, but then he did get that injury, and he only had a year left in his deal when we ended up selling him, and that kind of backfired to us, so yeah, it's a bit frustrating. But I did love Sané, I was good when he went. He had some brilliant games. He always used to tear apart Liverpool for us. But yeah, it is what it is. It's going to be official in their account today. Yes, JL, it is going to be official Grealish today. That will be announced at some point. We don't know what time. Some people are saying this evening, some people are saying in the next few hours, some people say in the next hour or so. We just don't know. Apparently his medical is right now. So yeah, I imagine he's been pictured with a City shirt on and stuff in the recent hours, but we'll have to wait and see. Bernardo going to be leaving. Yeah, it looks fairly likely now, which is a shame, but it is what it is. We're getting Grealish, so it's not the end of the world. Sell Bernardo, Mendy, and use funds for Kane. We don't need to raise any more funds. We've already raised 100 million this summer, so and once Bernardo goes, I guess an extra 60 million, then we'll get Kane. But yeah, I don't think we'll be able to sell Mendy. I said in my transfer videos at the start of the summer, I think if we get rid of Mendy, it's almost going to have to be on a free transfer because of his wages. But yeah, Bernardo looks like he could be on his way for about £60 million. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway. What they saying on Sky, let's have a quick listen. Oh, I really don't care about WSL 2, mate. I really don't right now. Jesus to Juventus and Torres be the number 9 second striker. I'm more than happy if we get 70 million for Jesus, I'm more than happy to let him go, but I don't think we will, to be honest. So yeah, but like I said, I'm more than happy for Torres to be the striker of the new season. Foden's replacing Sané with destroying Liverpool. Yeah, well, Foden's just brilliant, isn't he? I think Foden is excellent, and maybe Sané going has actually helped Foden's development. So I think that's definitely a point worth saying. But yeah. It'd be a shame if Bernardo leaves. It would be a shame. I do love Bernardo. I've got a Bernardo signed shirt, a match worn shirt up there. And I do love him. He's one of my favourite players at City. But if he goes and he wants to leave, then fair enough to him. I hope he goes about it the right way, though. Danny Ings to Villa out in the blue. Yeah, that really did come out of the blue. I did not expect that yesterday, but it happened. And fair play to Villa. It's another good signing for them. There's been plenty of good signings this summer. The team is good and we don't want any more players. No, I'd like a striker and a left back and a midfielder, but I'm aware we might get none of them. But, you know, I'm happy. If this is the squad we have to go into the season with, then I'm satisfied and I still think we'll win the league with it. Since Mansour took over us, no one's won more trophies than us. Proves how good of an owner he is. He's been brilliant for us. Caldoon, cheeky, Soriano, a lot of them. They've all been absolutely brilliant and monumental in our success over the last 12 years. Anyway then. Bernardo and David will be playing in the same league with the same name. And yeah, it'll be sad. Maybe we'll get to watch maybe we'll do a live watch along for the Silver reunion. But yeah, if you guys had to rate the Jack Grealish transfer out of 10, what would you give it? I'd give it 9 out of 10, I think I said. The only thing that stops it is the 100 million price tag. I'm not too fussed about it, but I do think it does stop it from being a 10 out of 10 transfer. I think it'd have to be a little bit lower than that for it to be a 10 out of 10 transfer. But yeah, I still think it's decent value for money, to be fair. Anyway. Time here in the UK, as you can see at the top, is 12:50. Is there a player you don't like in City? I'm not keen on Mendy, to be honest. But other than that, already, I don't dislike Mendy. I'm just kind of like not a particular fan of his. But yeah. What's been our worst transfer since Pep came? Apart from, I was going to say, yeah, Mendy's a very easy option there. For Pep, so we're excluding the likes of Boney and Mangala and stuff. Let's have a look. We are going to... Let's quickly flick to the screen. Let's go Man City. Because I need to have a look at all the transfers because I'll forget some of the bad ones. Right, so is this all on screen? Let's quickly just make this full screen so you can see it properly. Right, let's quickly just scroll down a little bit. We'll do that. Right, so let's quickly go through all of our transfers and then I'll give you my word. I'll go through the chat again in a second. So, 16-17 was his first year. Stonetop was good, Sané was good, Jeez was good, Gunnar was good. Nolito and Bravo were bad, but they weren't expensive really, so they weren't really bad transfers, were they? So, yeah, I mean, I'd probably say Nolito was the worst of the two though, but he went the next season, didn't he? Obviously, we're not saying Mendy, that was good. Danlo, he wasn't great, but I mean, we sold him for more than we brought him for, so you can't really complain with that one. Again, there's no... Right now, I'm saying Nolito of the transfers I've looked at so far. 18-19. Mars was good. Is that all we signed down that summer, wasn't it? He was. So again, probably Nolito so far. Cancelo, Rodri, Angelino. Again, I'm still sticking by... I think I'm going to have to say Nolito's the worst one, in my opinion. Yeah, I think I'd say Nolito is the worst transfer of the Pep era, bar obviously Mendy, who is quite significantly the worst transfer. That'd be what I say anyway. When will the Grealish deal be announced? I keep getting asked a question. I don't know. It could be in the next hour. It could be longer than that. It could be tonight. It'll be some point today. That's all we know. Bravo's a debate, but he was alright in the cups, to be fair. Nolito never really did anything. I remember headbutting some Bournemouth player. That was about it. But yeah, Bravo won us like a Carabao Cup here and there. But yeah, I think Jesus has shown his worth. I think you'd have to... I mean, it's hard to say someone that's got 70 goals for Man City. It costs us like £30 million. I think it's difficult to say that's not value for money. If we were to sell him tomorrow, it'd be worth 70 million. He's doubled our money. He's not been a bad signing. Yeah, I have a PC. I'm not a PC gamer though. Yeah, I'd say Nolito. Can't be Mangala costs us 40 million. Yeah, I'd say Mangala after Mendy is probably the worst signing of the Shatman era. Hi, cheers Alexander. Welcome to the channel. Lots of Man City content coming your way. Not that many players have done bad into... Yeah, most of the signings have been okay. Or the ones that haven't worked out, we've sold on for pretty much what we brought them for. So you can't really say they're bad signings, to be honest. We'll stay on for 6 more minutes. We'll see if we do get any more news on it. But I don't see us getting any news, to be honest. Because there's not really much anyone can report. Because if he's having his medical now, we can't really report what's going on. It's just a case of when it's done, then it is done. 2 PM, is that what you're saying? Well, I'll have to get my transfer announcement video recorded ASAP then as soon as the stream is done because I've not got it recorded yet. I need to get it recorded and edited so it's ready to be out the second he signs. But yeah, busy day for me today. But yeah. Like, I was at the game when it nearly but yeah, I remember that. I just remember at half time of that game we were through on goal and the ref blew the whistle for half time, which was very frustrating. Do you think I'm the only Villa fan here and you're good? I can imagine, Alex, that you are gutted. I don't blame you. I think we did have a Villa fan in earlier. I don't know if he was a Villa fan or a United fan. But either way, it's a little bit salty. His name was Luke. I don't think he's here anymore, though. Unless someone leaks pictures for certain transfers. Yeah, I mean, maybe we get leaked pictures of him in a City shirt. That's obviously a possibility, but I don't think that'll happen. There's no reason to leak it. But what do you use to edit? I use Filmora. But we really do need, I don't think we need Kane. I think Kane is just an added bonus to this side. You don't mind using the super... Yeah, exactly. He's a good sub. And he's an alright... In my opinion, he's the best backup striker in the league, personally. But yeah, I'm guessing you're saying no to the fact that we need Kane. I don't think we need Kane either, to be honest. We're on 15,460 subscribers. Shout out to everyone that subscribed today. Shout out to everyone that's been subscribed for ages as well. We've gained loads of subscribers today. Over like 130, I think. So... that is really, really good. Nearly 800 votes on the happy with Grealish poll, and 82% of you are happy with the Grealish signing, which is good to see. With 30 likes off 250, guys, if you haven't already, leave a like on the stream. We're trying to get to 250. We've never got to 250 before, so it'd be insane if we can get that many. Delap could go to Bournemouth on loan. I think we Yeah, he could do. We went over that earlier. I think that'd be decent for him. I think it'd suit their kind of style of play. It's a bit more similar to City than the Stoke would play, so I think that'd be good for him. Grealish brings the Champions League plays. I think he might do, you know. I actually think it could be the difference. We're going to win the league again? I hope so. I hope so. At first, I thought Myers was bad, but then he's shown his worth. Yeah, I think in his first season, I think he's pretty poor by that amazing game against Brighton. Second year, I thought he was one of our best players. And last year, I thought he was pretty poor. And then second half of the year, he absolutely turned it on. He was brilliant. And this year, pre-season, he's been excellent. I think he's going to have a mega season this year. Do you think Grealish will be the same? I think Grealish will hit the ground running, to be honest. I just do. I don't know why. I'm confident about Grealish, I have to say. Myers surprised me this season, he did, I have to say. Would rather wait a year and get Haaland. I'd agree with that. Do you think there's any chance the Grealish transfer fails? No. Unless he's got some sort of major issue medically, which he definitely won't do, then no, there's no way it fails from here. Medical went good. We don't know how the medical's gone, but it'll be fine. It always is fine. 4 titles and 5, hopefully. That would be the dream. That would be the dream. That would be one hell of a domination. Have you not ever done that before? They must have done 4 and 5, I imagine. But I don't think they've done 5 and 6. He had a good game versus... He did. He had a few good games here and there, but he wasn't very good for the whole season by the final day, I'd say. I don't remember any of the games. That Cardiff game, I didn't watch it because I was at a different game, which was slightly frustrating, but yeah. You think. Anyway. Britain have won the first ever pole vault medal at the Olympics. I've not really been following the Olympics, to be honest, but yeah. Adozi was very good in the last match, I have to say. Fair play to the lad. I didn't really know what to expect from him. I didn't expect anything special from him, definitely. But he went and smashed it. Yeah, United won 3 in a row, and then I think they won 4 and 5. But, yeah. Getting a seat shirt today with Grealish, fair enough. I'll be getting the away shirt probably for Christmas with Grealish on the back. Or, I mean, if there's a chance to meet him at this club shop, part of me is kind of tempted to just go down and just get Grealish the back of his shirt and get it signed, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We will have to see. 124 of you in the stream. Leave a like, subscribe already. Loads of Man City content coming your way. The announcement video will be made today at some point. I don't know what time, so don't ask me. But yeah, that should be there. Then there'll be a video reacting to Villa fans' reactions to the Grealish signing and a Leicester preview tomorrow. We let both the measures go, man. We did. Neither of them were good enough, though, so I'm not too fussed about that. Here we go. That is right. Here we go. Jack Grealish will be a Manchester City player. That was announced yesterday around 10:30, which is very, very good. Come on, City announced it already. I think we'll just wait for the announcement. I kind of inside hope that we might get an announcement today, although I haven't recorded. I mean, I hope we might get an announcement in the stream, but I haven't recorded the announcement video yet, so it probably wouldn't be too good for me anyway. I'll get one for my birthday, hopefully. Yeah, fair enough. What channel is Leicester Manch on? No, I don't actually know. I imagine it's on like BBC because it's the Charity Shield. I'll have a look for you now, though. I think it's normally on that anyway. Let's have a look at the TV guide for Saturday. Doesn't look like it's on BBC. I honestly don't know what channel it's on. I'm going to the game, so I've not really looked. Here we go. Yes, let's get here we go. So on the chat, we've got 130 in the stream. Subscribe so you can comment in the chat. Let's get a spam of here we go. I want everyone spamming here we go in the chat. Jack, you're not a fan. He's a Villa fan. He's not a United fan. I know he likes United, but he's not a Villa fan, is he? City must be signing a striker. City must sign a striker 100 mil. Wow, City owners must be drinking. City owners are pretty good, to be fair. What numbers are you having on him for the shirt? I think it'll be number 10 or number 19. That'd be sick if he's meeting the fans. Don't think Diaz got to that. No, Diaz didn't get to do that because COVID was obviously big back then. But Rodri did. But yeah, because of COVID and the sun is last year, you got to do that. Do you like when play with no recognisable striker? I don't mind it. It is what it is. You think it's on BBC ITV? It probably is, yeah. It's Charity Shield and that's never normally on Sky or BT, so I'd imagine. Maybe BT actually. It could be on BT. That is a possibility. But yeah. Anyway. Let's get sad face in the chat. Here we go. Here we go. Also, guys, if you haven't already turned notifications on for the channel, obviously make sure that you're there early on. I want you to comment in the chat on the comments of the announcement video. The second it's loaded, I want you to comment. Here we go. Pretty much. If you're here right now, I want you to turn notifications on. I want you to be straight on it for the announcement video that I upload when Grealish is announced. I want you to put "here we go" in the comments so that I know you are here from the stream. But yeah, a video a bit later. It is now 1 o'clock, so I think I'm gonna call it a day here. To be honest, we've absolutely smashed this stream. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed today, everyone that's left a like, everyone that's contributed. Loads of new faces in the chat today, which is brilliant to see. I might go live. Who knows? Maybe do that later if it's announced. We'll see. Maybe go live tomorrow to talk about Leicester. I don't know. I'll try and fit a live in sort of again this week because I've quite enjoyed this today. And if we can get plenty of people in, then it's going to be good fun. But, yeah, give him 12 so Kane get 10. Yeah, I think we gave him 19 so Kane can get 10. I think that's a talk. We could have got Andre Silva, but he went to Leipzig. I'm not sure he's good enough. According to recent news, Harry Kane may resort to the PFA to buy a contract from Tottenham and then sign with City. That's never going to happen, mate. That's never going to happen. But yeah, I'm going to call it to there. Shout out to everyone that's taken part in the stream. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Download One Football. Stay tuned. Turn your notification bell on for later. The reaction video, as soon as it's announced, will be up. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. And yeah, I'll be back with another live stream soon because I've enjoyed today. So yeah, shout out to everyone today. And yeah, goodbye. Jack Grealish, here we go. He'll be a Manchester City player very, very soon. Come on, super Jack.